Alright, we're rolling whenever you're ready to start.
Is Will here?
No, I'm not. I died. I'm fucking gone.
Finally, got rid of
Bitches.
that guy. Now we can talk about how shitty he is. Can you believe he's a medic?
In the army?
Just dox me, why don't you?
I think
Yes,
they already
'cause you
did.
were-
I know your name and you're a medic. That's all I need to know to find you, right? Like,
You can't
Yeah.
know you.
You're the only
Figure out
medic
where
in
I
town?
live.
In
At
Texas?
building 19032 on 67th Street on Fort Hood. Come get me, bitches.
all I know
Does
is you
Meldor
people
clock?
all live in, like, flyover land.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's true. Good luck getting onto a military base, motherfucker.
Good luck getting into flyover land. Nobody stops there. They just fly right over.
So, do a knowledge... You all enter the town. Who all's in the group? Are you rolling now, Nathaniel?
What? Yeah.
Roll either a knowledge engineering, a knowledge local, or a knowledge... Like, something where you can find out about this city. Knowledge history also works. Just, kind of tell... Whatever you have, tell me what you roll and what it's in, and I'll kind of give you a description that fits the thing.
I have none of those things. I am not a knowledgeable individual.
You don't have any knowledge in anything?
No.
Alright, Knowledge Arcana. 34?
Okay. Well, no, I didn't say knowledge arcana, but you can definitely tell that the large building in the center of town appears to be the Arcanium, which is the kind of the wizarding college. It's dwarven architect. You notice that the city itself has a lot of dwarven architecture, but it's kind of weird because this is the first time in like forever that you've seen dwarven architecture above ground. And kind of adding on top of that, it's like it looks like it was built, then turned to ruins, and then people moved in and built like wooden shacks in the frames and added wood paneling onto the side to rebuild it in a way. And like the newest building, which appears to be all entirely new, is the main college.
Hmm.
Well, it's good that they're not letting the ruins go to waste. No sense in letting a good, structure be sitting there.
So Jeeves kind of like nods at you and lets you all get out. He asks.
Oh yeah, I forgot this guy's name is Jeeves.
He asks if there's anything else you need before he heads back.
No, I'm good.
Okay. He mentions that just before he leaves, the church, which is the Church of Shaylin, they have been kind of a little bit at war with this pit cult as well. So if you need any help or information or anything like that, they would have a lot more information at their disposal.
I feel like this is gonna go Far Cry 5 very fast. 4
There's gonna
dudes.
be dogs that we're gonna pet. That's
Yes.
all I know about that game.
Dude, you can pet the dog so good.
I heard that belly rubs for sorts help.
Yeah.
Comes over and licks your face if you get knocked down.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I know about
That's
that.
that's his revive mechanic. Normal people come over and pick you up, but if you have the dog as your partner, he comes over and licks your face, and it's the best.
But why did they put partners that weren't the dog in the game? I don't understand.
Because you can also have a bear and a lion.
Okay, but
Well,
those
a
are
mountain
dogs,
lion.
So
Can I rep the mountain lions?
Yes, you can rub the mountain lion's tummy.
okay, but that's not a dog.
Yeah, but it's a mountain lion and a bear, so
could be
that's
maybe
like
okay with
second
the
and
bear.
third.
Because bears are just like really big dogs.
Or maybe it's a cougar? I don't know. It's a really big mountain cat.
So, from where you are, you can see a few buildings. You see a couple shops. You actually see a stand with somebody in very fine cloaks selling potions and like swords and stuff like that. He seems very like traveling salesman-esque. You see a tavern. You see people kind of walking in and out. You see the church, and you see the college kind of on the other side of town at which you're at. And kind of I'll let you guys explore as you wish.
I'll hit up the traveling salesman guy and pick up a nice sick-ass scabbard.
Okay. He sees you walking up, and he's like, "Hello, fair chap. What are you in need of?"
I'm just looking for a fine scabbard for my sword. Preferably no metal. Going places where the elements
yes, well,
cause it to quickly decay.
well, you seem like a fine adventurer. Are you a swordsman?
I mean, I kind of like glance at the big fucking sword. Like,
Oh, hey, really quick, is Helio, is your character tracking like what we have to do?
No.
Oh, okay.
I
So
heard the basic gist of it, but my character has no idea what the fuck's going on, basically.
So basically, we fought our way through the mine. I guess you were just chilling in the cart. We killed like a bunch of shit. You probably heard the big explosions of the giant fucking monster that I killed, the golem. Then basically, a dude at the end of the mine who runs it said like, "Hey, my brother is missing, and the last time I saw him, he was with this cult. So now we're going to go find him."
Okay, so the man selling you the sword nods. My name is Frid. I'm here just selling my wares. Would you be interested in this fine axe of fire? And he holds out a war axe, and it's very finely decorated with gems. It actually looks like it's gold. You assume it's like brass or bronze or something. It's a gold color. He holds it up. It seems to be of fine quality. It's masterwork.
I nod.
That is a really nice sword. I'll take it.
It's yours for 85 gold.
Oh, that's a little pricey, I think. I maybe, can you do 65?
Roll a persuasion check. Or persuasion.
Hang on just a second.
One of those things.
Let's see. Persuasion modifier of 3. Alright, that's a 13.
He kind of nods.
Okay.
I can do 70.
You know what? I'll take it.
All right, you have a +1 it's a masterwork axe of war axe of fire.
Oh, it's a war axe?
Yeah.
Helio, I already forgot your fucking character's name after having like 2 whole sessions without him.
It's okay. My name is Dresman.
Dresman.
I just know
Dresman, you want
Australian.
this? You want this? You want it?
Well, it does look like a fine axe, but I already have a blade of my own.
I mean, you could have 2 blades. That'd be pretty
I
cool.
prefer swords to axes, although I do appreciate the offer.
Damn. I don't think. God, I'm trying to think of who else we can give this to. We have a Snake Man monk. We have
I'll
a
take it.
Drider who we don't know. Oh, right. Cool.
Give
You
it to
want
Jenkins.
it? Really?
I'll
Can
add it-
Jenkins even fight?
I'll add it to my hoard.
I mean, are you gonna use it? I did just spend like 70 gold on it.
I'll use it to sleep on like us dragons do.
I'm not giving you this. That's shitty. I didn't just spend a bunch of money just so you could sleep on it.
If you want to roll a perception check on the war axe.
I'm not sure it's going to be very comfortable anyway. It's kind of pointy.
Sure, hang on. Alright, that's a 23 on perception.
Okay, this war axe, it's very
It's a war axe.
Yeah, it's masterwork quality. It's definitely magic. There's something weird about it. Not like weird, like it's not magic or can't be used, but this is more of like a very decorative war axe.
Like,
You just got sold a wall prop.
No,
boy, mate, where'd you get this,
it's
this fine
it's
looking
enchanted and everything. You can you hold it, you feel the magic, you swing, and it lights up a little bit, and it's definitely
Gonna do,
enchanted. It
knowledge
really
arcana
damage.
on it?
It's like a child's lightsaber. It lights up when you swing it.
Boy,
Yeah.
mate, where'd you get this?
Company secret.
That's
Makes
a
swords.
little malicious, but, you know, whatever.
23 on knowledge arcana.
Knowledge Arcana. This is Knowledge Arcana. It is definitely enchanted the way that he promised it was. It does an extra D4 of fire damage on top of the war axe damage. There's no like magical thing other than that on it. You can definitely tell that. It just seems like too highly decorated for that price.
So this looks pretty fancy for what you're giving it to me for. Why are you selling it so cheap? It's not cursed or anything, is it?
Nope, no curses. I 100% guarantee no curses.
So you stole
I
it.
want to roll a sense motive check.
Okay, roll.
Nat fucking 20 plus 1.
He doesn't seem malicious, but he doesn't really believe himself. Like, wherever he's getting it, he does not check every item, but he does not intentionally sell items that have curses on it.
So he's just selling things that fell off the back of the cart.
Maybe.
All right. You know what? Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. Can I get well, shit, no. Who was
I'm still just
the
looking for
Drider
that scabbard,
character?
my friend.
Well, wait, he kind of like motions. Well, I have some other things for sale. I have some potions of cat's grace and bull's strength. If you're interested.
Ooh,
That sounds
how much
interesting.
for the
Do
cat's
any of them
grace?
come with a scabbard?
5 gold each.
I'll take it. I'll take one.
All right, you take a cat's grace potion. You want a scabbard? Well, I don't have a scabbard, but I do have.
Oh,
he pulls.
I just turn and walk away.
He pulls out a small leather pouch. I do have a bag of holding.
Boy, might that be super. Wait, don't I also have a bag of holding?
Only 59 gold.
Didn't I get one of those? I thought I got a bag of holding.
No.
This man's items
No? Okay.
are far too cheap for them to not have sufficient consequences.
Hey, really quick, where do you want me to put loot on the loot table? Or is there a specific chat that I can put it in?
Should be like Greg D&D ERP, I think.
Yeah, Greg has a specific list.
Greg and Nathaniel's.
Nope.
Okay. So, do you wish to buy the bag of holding?
No, thank you. I'm really just looking for a scabbard at the moment.
I mean, you can keep it in there.
It's a bit pointy. I wouldn't want to put out, the other end or anything like that.
I mean, it's only 56 gold. I mean, you can use it
said
for almost
was
anything.
59. Is the price going down, or you just don't know what you're selling?
He stares at you.
Do you know anybody in the marketplace that might actually have a scabbard? Not that I don't think your wares are fine. I think your wares are very nice, sir. But I think there might be somebody who actually has what I'm looking for.
Well, Frid, he kind of like scratches his chin. You can go to the blacksmith. I think he does some leather working if you're wanting a non-metal scabbard. Are you sure any of you don't want the bag of holding?
I already got one,
Only-
thanks. I
Only
walk away.
50 gold.
Go look for the blacksmith.
Alright, do any of you guys grab the whatever?
Yeah.
The bag of holding?
No, I'm fine. Although I could use
What
it as a
about-
little sleeping bag.
What about Archon? Or not Archon, but fucking who's the Australian?
Carter. Me.
Carter.
Are you
Who's
calling me
Carter?
Australian? The fuck's an Australian, mate?
Your didgeridoo-opolis accent just meanders a little bit.
Didgeridoo-wop. Oh my god.
You did name it that.
I thought I named it like fucking.
Nope.
No, you definitely named it Didgeridoopolis.
No, I thought it was called like George. Oh yeah, okay. No, I forgot that was the capital. I do apologize. I thought you said didgeridoo-wop, like a fucking like a '50s doo-wop song played on a didgeridoo.
Do you want the bag of holding or not?
Earth Angel, Earth Angel, but in the background it's just blah. No, I don't. I've got this dagger. I've got this. Wait, what?
50 gold for a bag of holding.
Damn. You know what? No, I've got a.
Hey,
I'm fine, mate. Thank you.
I'll throw in a potion of bull strength.
Ooh, okay. You know what? That's gonna be pretty good. I'll take that. That's a steal.
Okay,
Thank you, mate.
You got a potion of cat's grace, a potion of bull strength, and a bag of holding. Is there anything else
to the loot list?
Is there anything else you're interested in getting?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the gym helmet and the poison dagger. Oi, mate, do you sell poison? Do you do poison? Poison that can kill an old lady?
Roll a diplomacy check.
Hang
Or
on.
persuasion.
Hang on a second. Hang on, let me continue dying.
Yay.
It wasn't even that funny. Alright, that's a 16.
16. Now, I'm not going to call guards on you, but you shouldn't be asking around here for things of that.
Look, mate, I'm not using it for malicious purposes, but I got this dagger and it takes poison. I understand your concern, though. Thank you.
Oh, wait.
It's for the rats.
He opens up his cloak.
Really big rats, like a human-sized rat.
That's the wrong campaign again.
Now, I do sell some rat poison. He kind of opens up his cloak and pulls out a small vial.
Am I just gonna, like, start stabbing people with raid canisters?
3 gold.
It's a liquid, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, you can make it a liquid. It's a powder. You can add some water to it and make it a liquid.
Oh, you know what? That would work. Sure, fuck it. Why not? Alright, 3 gold. Too easy.
Alright.
I appreciate it, mate. Not a lot of people would do that for a random stranger.
He kind of winks at you. And, like, just make sure not to tell anybody.
Hey, lip sealed, mate.
Also, if you come across anybody who's interested in buying some wares that I've come across in my adventures, just send them here to me, to Frid.
Okay, Frid. Alright. I'll write that down.
He pulls out a card and hands it to you, and it just says Frid on it, F-R-I-D.
Mate, this is a masterwork marketing device right here. What do you call this? A business card? Amazing. Simply amazing. Alright, thank you very much. Thank you. I was his best customer. I appreciate it. So, who do we have? We got the Drider, we've got Jenkins and the Small Wizard.
I mean,
Dragon Wizard.
Does your pseudo dragon
Who are
friend
you calling
want
small?
Ah, right, I apologize. You're a very big dragon, aren't you? You're
I'm
a very
big in
big boy.
spirit.
You're Aeon the Destroyer, I apologize. We have Dresmond, we got Aeon, and we got, what's your name again? Maldorf?
Syntax?
Drew...
He's not in here yet, is
Wait,
he?
no, I forget his name already. I'm fucked up. I'm all fucked up.
Brother.
Is the
Syntax?
Drider with us, or is Malix with us?
Neither of
They're all
them.
with you, they're just very quiet in the background because they decided not to lie.
Well, I'll take the potion of Cat's Grace. Dresmond, you want the potion of Bull Strength?
Sure.
Yeah, you might want that, considering like it'll make you swing harder. It'll make them hurt more. I'm talking with a British accent now. This is
So,
no longer Australian.
He turns to Jenkins. Do you and your cold-blooded friend here want to buy any of my wares?
What?
I will have none of your wares, you snake oil salesman.
Oh, come on, mate.
Hey.
Oh, come off it,
I do
mate.
also
Come
sell
on.
snake oil. And he pulls out a vial. I milked it myself.
Oh my
We have
god.
enough snake oil.
That's fucking gross, but whatever.
I'm just saying, we have Malix.
You
we have
asked
plenty of
for
snake
it.
oil.
I didn't ask for anything. You just said that you sold it and then pulled out a vial of what I can only assume to be snake milk. I don't know what snake oil is, to be honest. Nor do
The
I.
hardest part of milking snakes is finding the teats.
Alright, I'm pretty sure snakes don't have teeth because they're not mammals, but whatever.
How many
I'm
snakes
gonna
have you milked?
leave.
How many snakes have you milked?
Point taken,
Well, there's
sir. I
Malix.
will take my leave. I've never milked Malix before, ever.
Okay. What do you guys want to do now?
I want to be as far away from any sort of Malix milking as possible.
Oh, maybe Malix likes it, man. You don't know.
I don't know anything about snake men.
So, you guys continue. What do you guys want to do after you've
Now,
bought...
Lamias.
extremely
Now,
cheap
Lamias,
wares
there's a species that's only female. What?
So what do you guys do?
I'm gonna make sure that my probably highly illegal potion of bull
I'm gonna go to
in my fucking hand sack, so that
I'm gonna go to the tavern to see if I can get any more information about this pit cult.
So, what does Jeremy want to do? Sorry.
I'm just hiding my probably highly illegal potion.
Okay, you hide it.
Oh, really? Cat's Grace and Bull Strength are illegal?
No.
Well, they cost 5 gold, so
Oh.
that's like
They just have like
That's
a
like
big
cheaper than a
property
keg of
of
alcohol,
Dave
man. That's
on the
like-
side.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I'm also getting kind of like I'm gonna keep the bag of holding, but I'm gonna put that masterwork war axe somewhere. I don't want someone recognizing it. I'll be like, oh no, mate, I bought it at a pawn shop. If you want it, take it. But I feel like it's just gonna devolve into a fight.
Fine.
Okay,
That's
so
we'll just elect a new governor.
you want to go to the tavern?
Mitch told me about that. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all are me. You're talking about the other campaign, right?
Yeah.
That was the reference. Yes.
God. Y'all are mean. Alright, moving on. I go to the tavern.
Okay. Again, this is like new structures. Like this is like new like wooden structures, kind of on an old thing. But the wooden structures themselves have dwarven runes carved into them.
Oh,
So this is like
classy.
the most dwarven building out of all of them. And you walk in and you hear wonderful lute music playing as you see a beautiful. Actually, yeah. Very beautiful.
You had to roll for that?
Well, I rolled a charisma real quick because
Oh, okay. -1 charisma. A very beautiful.
I mean, you can
she
be
rolled a
beautiful, but
16.
have terrible charisma.
she rolled a
Also be
15,
terrible.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's like
true.
it's better than average. And for an orc, that's yeah, she's up there singing and about a man that she was betrothed to and all that. It's a classic song, kind of like
Ragnar the Red.
Yeah,
I feel like Ragnar the Red is like Skyrim's version of Freebird. Play Ragnar the Red! And they're all just like, God, not Ragnar the Red.
So yeah, she's singing a song about, a man and whatever, and it's like a classic song that bar maidens sing and all that. And she's accompanied by a very familiar Knoll playing the lute.
Oh! Wait, which one?
The one who plays the lute, you dumb fuck.
Oh, right. I know which one. I don't remember their fucking names.
Deathclaw or whatever.
Death Spear is the bard.
Spear.
Okay. Oh, neat. Those go. Oh, glad we found them then. Nice. I say, talking to myself as I realize I didn't come to this bar with anybody else. Fuck.
I mean, you guys can walk in with them. I'm not gonna be like, no, you have to say.
I'm searching the goddamn marketplace till I find somebody who wants to sell me a sick-ass scabbard and nothing else. That's a bunch of snake oil salesmen always trying to get you with, like, the warranty and shit.
Okay. You go up to
Is this town, like, kind of out in the middle of nowhere?
It is. It's a very small town.
Alright.
The most notable thing, actually, is graveyard out back. But there isn't really anything that, like, noteworthy about it.
The national landmark, this graveyard.
It's more of like, people who live in this town, they can't have their bodies be taken away to big towns because they'll rot.
Right.
So they're just kind of buried here in the town. And because it's the middle of the mountains, if they find a body, they usually just kind of bury it here.
Does this bar allow dogs?
They don't look like they care. It's small enough to be more just
Right.
like, I sell drinks to my friends kind of thing.
Okay, I mean, like, yeah. Douglas is a pretty small dog. Like, he can sit on in my lap, basically, and not be a complete nuisance. And he still has the power to fucking attack people with a fucking kukri.
So, you go up to the blacksmith, who's a middle-aged human. He kind of grunts, "Oh, what are you wanting?"
Hello, sir. I'm looking to get a custom-made scabbard with as few metal parts as possible.
Oh,
I realize that that's probably not your specialty. But...
I mean, I do leather work, but, like, rivets and stuff. What?
Well, that's fine. Just a few bits. As long as it's not, as little as possible, preferably.
I mean, I could make one, have it done in an hour or so. It's not that hard.
That would be excellent.
Do you have the sword I can have for comparison?
I do. I fucking whip the sword out. And I make sure to
He kind of looks at it.
Keep it away from most of his stuff.
Yeah, what is this made of?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure, but I know it's not good for metal, and I just kind of like motioned to the scabbard that it was in.
Oh, he nods like, oh, okay. He pulls out a small piece of rope, kind of like lines it up, gets the general dimensions of it, cuts the rope, puts it in his pocket. You can keep the sword. Just come back in an hour or so.
All right. I stand outside and just wander around the marketplace for an hour, and then return.
I mean, you go to the bar, like, with
my scabbard.
With the Australian, but...
My scabbard.
Oi! Dresman, get in here!
What? I'm waiting for this guy to finish my scabbard.
I mean, you can go somewhere else.
You shout as about everybody in the town just turns and looks at you.
I'm waiting for him to finish my scabbard. He does good work. You should buy from him.
I kind of like do
are we going to a bar?
Do you want to come?
Yes, I shall accompany you to this bar.
Oh,
Come,
I didn't know
pet.
you drank.
No, you cannot drink this time. You're on a detox.
Jenkins is like really wanting to drink.
Oh my god! Oh, mate, what are you? His personal health advice? Well, actually, you probably are, aren't you?
I am his owner.
Yeah. Might not want to go around shouting that.
Why not? I will let the world know that I, the mighty dragon,
What?
Aeon the Destroyer, owns this human.
not
probably
everybody looks.
People are starting to
Looks
slow
upon.
down in the town center and just kind of stare at you.
All right, mate.
Like, it
Let's
went
just
from
get
them,
into
like,
the
slowing
bar.
down and staring to just everybody
Let's get
standing.
into the bar. Holy shit, Jesus!
What about my scabbard?
This is a piece of
I
piss.
mean,
What?
you can be in the bar while the scabbard's being done. He's not gonna like, oh
Jasmine
no.
just wants to
How do I
fucking
know?
stare
I don't
and
know if
drool
I
about
just,
it.
I just
Drool
want to
on
make
it.
sure that he's doing good work. Like, I
He
don't
just
know.
wants to drool all
I
over
just
this
got his
fucking
I
scabbard.
got referred by word of mouth from a sketchy dude. I don't know if these guys equally sketchy.
Okay.
Listen,
I'll roll a craft check for you.
All right.
Okay, plus. Okay, it's a good. Like, it's not masterwork quality. It's not anything to like gawk at. It's a good sturdy, like, built for holding a sword. Leather scabbard, and he like leather, and he used leather straps to kind of sew the end shut, so there's no actual metal in it, which means it's relatively weaker than a normal scabbard if there's any sort of reason why it would be, put under any strain, but that's less his fault and more the fault of it's not made out of metal.
It's okay. I'm not gonna go smacking people with it, so it should be okay.
Right. I'm just saying if you're like falling and your scabbard to like catch it or something, the scabbard might not hold.
That's fine. I can always fix the scabbard up later.
Right.
Yeah, whatever. I pay the man and go on my way with my sick ass scabbard.
Okay, yeah, that'll be about 5 gold. So let's remove that.
I deduct the cost of the sword, and I take my sick-ass scabbard. I proceed across the marketplace to find my companions.
Alright, and they're all arguing in front of a bar whether slavery is good or not.
Well, I mean, they are my companions, I guess.
Look, mate, I'm just saying, I knew a lot of slave traders in the prison colony that I'm from, and guess what they went to prison for? Slaving.
Well, that is not my problem.
You know
No
what?
one
Yeah,
could
I forgot to
shackle
ask.
Like,
Is
out of
slavery illegal?
character. In this world, how common is that?
Okay, slavery. It's in some places in Ashes, it is not legal, but it's kind of like a technicality thing where, yeah, you can have a servant that owes you his life and can never be unservanted.
Well,
But
his life on
it's
his
technically
honor, surely.
right, but it's not a slave kind of thing. But there are laws preventing, servants from being treated badly, so it's not like as bad as it would be down south, where it's a little bit more lax with slave trading. But, if there were slave traders who were arrested and sent to a penal colony, they would definitely be from Ashes.
Oh, well, my guy's from the desert region, so he probably is just kind of used to that shit. So he's not going to be super fussed about it.
Okay.
He probably does not appreciate it and thinks it's bullshit.
Right, no. Well,
but,
you can think it's bad.
But has witnessed it before. It's
Right.
not a foreign concept. Okay.
So you go into the bar?
Yes, I joined my companions at the bar.
Okay. Again, there's a orcish woman singing. She's very stoutly built.
Are you body
She
shaming?
still has a very effeminate figure, but it's still very orc built, very wider than a human would be. But that's just kind of naturally how orcish women are. There's a man behind the bar you see a very flattened, large nose, very big beard but bald on top man that you see as a dwarf who is kind of taking the order of one of the bar patrons and then turns to you. Oi!
What are you buying?
What are you buying?
So
what are y'all doing here?
I'll take a pint of your finest lager, mate.
And the other two?
I'll have a virgin strawberry daiquiri and a virgin old-fashioned.
Oh my
All right,
god!
water. Two cups of water.
2 cups of water.
And what do you want in that? And points to Dresmond.
Water sounds fine.
Hot water, please.
He nods, and you see him kind of shift positions, grab a chain that was kind of dangling near him, and start pulling on it. As you see his chair raise up, and you see that he has no legs. And he begins pulling the chain and kind of doing something different, and there's some sort of mechanism in the
Lieutenant Dan,
ceiling.
you ain't got no legs.
There's some mechanism in the ceiling that's kind of moving him around, and this is kind of how he moves around the kitchen. It's actually extremely quick. Like, he yanks it and lets it spin as he swings to the side of the room, grabs a few mugs, kind of keeps yanking on a different chain as it moves him to a keg, empties the keg, then grabs 2 more mugs, dips it in what you assume is a bucket of water, and kind of comes back. All right, 3 cups of water and the stout.
Why is
That'll
he
be.
like Transylvanian now?
I'm not very good at Irish or
It's
Scottish.
supposed to be. Oh, boy.
It's a dwarvish accent.
It's nice, cousin. We like you.
Nice cousin.
Glory to our Stotska cousin.
Very nice.
Roman! Nico, we should go bowling. No, so he puts it down. That'll be about 3 copper. He kind of looks at you. Who's paying?
I slide him a gold coin and tell him to just keep the tab open.
Oh. He nods and
Boy, mate, that's right proper of you. Thank you.
I figured we'll probably be here a while, especially since we have a little bit of catching up to do with. I nod my head over towards the stage where our missing Knoll is suddenly appeared.
He's
Yeah, well, on the bright side, we can go ahead and... Who was the guy that sent us on this mission? I forget his name.
Elise?
It's been a second.
Elise.
The guy leaves. No, at least we can tell leaves to call off that search party we sent for the Knolls. We at least know where Death Spear, right?
Death Spear.
We at least know what Death Spear is.
He seems distracted by his playing and all that, and so he hasn't noticed that you're in the bar yet, so you can get his attention, or you can kind of just leave him to his own thing.
Oh, I'll get his attention.
I don't think we should interrupt. I mean, he's doing
Well,
his
no,
thing.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna wait until, like, there's a break in the song or something.
Okay, yeah, you wait until again, she's singing a very common bar song, so you wait until she kind of just finishes it. You know, there's a man at the bar who's kind of clapping, and somebody kind of sitting in the corner nodding, and you can tell that some of the patrons here are coming for the music. The person at the bar actually kind of gets up, starts talking to the orcish woman, and starts pulling out some pieces from his coin purse and kind of handing them to her. And Despierre looks over, kind of gasps, huh, you guys are all right.
I raise my pint of lager to him. It's like, "Oi, mate, what's going on?"
He runs up and hugs you, just kind of like...
Hi.
Well, that's a bit forward, but I'm.
I
happy to
know,
see
it's
you
fine.
too.
I mean, you've been with each other for a week, and then you just, were in an avalanche, so...
It's fine.
That's okay. We thought you were dead too.
Yeah, we talked to Leaves. There's like
you talked
what is
to
probably
Leaves?
going to be. Yeah, nice guy. We actually ended up right on his doorstep after that avalanche.
Oh! Yeah, are you guys okay? Did you, miss anything, lose anything? Do you...
What?
Well, we lost
What
you
do you mean?
guys.
Yeah, we lost you guys.
Thank God you're alright. He's kind of oh, Durf is gonna be so happy to see you guys.
Oh yeah. Hang on. Yeah. Speaking of, we can catch up later. Do you know anything about that Leaves guy?
What about him?
Well, Nice guy? Trustworthy?
Oh yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make
We
sure.
came with them. That was what part of our shipment was for.
Oh, okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. He asked us to do a favor for him.
Oh, like what? You delivering wine or something?
No, we're
Something like that. If delivering wine, you mean finding his brother?
His fuzzy face goes pale for a second and just kind of looks up. You mean you're going to find the pit guys?
Yeah.
I suppose if that's what it takes.
The bar goes a little bit silent. Like you just hear.
I
like,
was
glasses, like,
led
hit
to
each other.
believe by Leaves that the pit was relatively harmless.
Starts rubbing back his neck. That's a tall order.
Tall-
guys
I'm
sure
far
you're
more
up to
distressed about this than my friends were when they told me about this.
Yeah. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. We were just gonna go check on him, see if everything's okay. He stopped writing to Leaves just recently, and the last letter that they got from him.
He showed me the letter. I know what happened. I don't want to lose you guys again.
What the? Well, first off, dude, come on. We've known you for like a week, but I appreciate
some
it.
attachment issues going on here.
Yeah, I do appreciate that you and No, I don't say that in character. I don't forget his name in character, but I have forgotten his name out of character.
Dearth and Death Spear.
Dearth and Death Spear. I mean, I do appreciate that you and Death care about our well-being, but I mean, I think we've made it clear that we can handle ourselves. I mean,
No, I don't.
accidentally take out Aleeves' golem, which I'm probably gonna have to take care of on the return trip. But
you don't know what you're messing with.
Oh, that's pretty
Aleeves
normal, I
made
think.
it.
Most people
Yeah.
don't know what they're messing with until after they've messed with it. I mean, that's kind of
On a day-to-day basis, I get myself in over my head pretty much constantly. But look, I was kind of led to believe that the pit wasn't that big of a... Aleve definitely didn't seem nearly as worried about it as you guys do.
I mean, his brother, he wants to go find him and stuff, but that, we've all lost some people in this town to that damn
What?
cult.
But Alev's told me the leader, he's talked to him before, and he was cordial and polite.
You mean
what
Willem?
the hell? Yeah, Willem.
He kind of like leans in, kind of like whispering so you all can hear it, but nobody else can. I'm letting you know that I knew Willem. Whoever's running that shit show is not the same Willem I knew.
Well, people change.
Well,
It seems unfair to judge him like that.
No. I mean, let's think about this really quick. It's a cult. It deals with what I can only assume is some sort of pit and an object in the pit that they send people down into. It could be very well that he might be being influenced.
That pit has been there long before Willem. And
Nobody looked into
that
it.
is something you don't want to mess with.
Well, fucking... Alright. We're gonna go check it out. I understand your concern.
I know I can't stop you, but please just think about what I said.
I will.
I think we'll take care of it. Don't worry.
I think we've kind of killed the mood in the entire bar. Now looking around.
Maybe if they weren't all listening in on our conversation, we wouldn't have that problem.
The orcish woman kind of walks up. So, Death Spear, these guys bothering you? Death Spear kind of nods like, no, these are the friends I was talking
Come
about.
off it, mate. Come on. Just because I look like an asshole.
I mean, she smiles. You kind of do.
I mean, yeah, got me there. Jesus. What? Are you kidding me? What? God, I'm sorry. It's just been like a really long time since I've seen an orc around here, and that's not to be racist. I came from a penal colony where I grew up constantly around orcs, and then I came here, and there's just none.
Wow.
What are you doing all the way out here? And then fuck you. Yeah, I did.
Well, she kind of smiles. Well, my name's Steve Chow. If if you're asking, it's good to ask a name first before the person's history.
Eh.
You wanna fuck? Oh wait.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not bitter.
You sound
I'm
a little
not bitter.
bitter, man.
I'm not bitter. I'm just venting. I'm just venting. That's all.
What? What?
She kind of points to the dwarf with no legs. Well, I'm Redford's granddaughter.
Ah, okay.
Redfoot?
That's fucked up.
Redford.
So Redfoot.
Yeah. Don't call him that. He was actually called that before the incident, so...
Are we allowed to discuss the incident?
No, he's nothing ashamed about. It's...
By the way, I've already forgotten what my home country is.
Didgeridoo in Kent.
No, the Didgeridoopolis is the capital, but I don't remember the
we can
country.
discuss this later.
I think it was called like Jormungandr or something.
Well, when the mine collapsed on him, he kind of started this bar. And
Oh yeah,
Well,
Elise
Mike
told us
collapsed on
about
him?
that.
Elise did not tell
Yeah,
you about
Elise
that.
told us. Oh, I thought he did.
No?
I thought he no. Oh well, whatever.
Mine collapsed.
I say that anyways.
Okay. He was like, yeah, that was... I mean, it's a different mine, but, the mine here in town years and years ago, when he was still a young guy, the mine collapsed. He's fine with it. Like, you can ask him about it.
That's a terrible
It's not
tragedy.
Yeah, I mean, he makes do. He's the richest guy in town.
Well, I mean, he was lucky to make it out. I can only imagine that.
Oh yes, very lucky. And,
Well, it's pretty
It's
interesting
terrible.
how well he made it, considering he didn't have a leg up on anyone.
she just glares at you.
Of course I don't say that. I didn't use my ridiculous voice.
I do apologize. We were just talking to Death Spear here about the pit at the edge of
She kind of-
town.
She kind of nods at the dwarf behind the counter. He hands her a drink of something from the pub.
I thought it's like he hands her a shotgun.
What
What do you? Long
get out of my
live the
fucking
pit.
She starts drinking from it. So, what do you guys want to know about it?
Well,
Let's start with where it is.
yeah, let's start with that.
It's about 2 days north from here. There are people who come to town about every day now, just passing out pamphlets and whatnot about the pit.
Huh.
They have literature, huh?
Seems rather
I mean, it's-
organized for
it's not
malicious.
She kind of turns to Redford, and he kind of like reaches under the bar and pulls out a crumpled sheet of paper and kind of throws it on the ground. You can tell that this is just trash he found. And she kind of picks it up, folds it. It was like wadded up, so unwads it up and then hands it to you.
I'll read it.
Okay. It's kind of like folded like a booklet style, where it's like a sheet of paper folded in half, and it says "sad?" and then open it up.
My.
Yeah, and when you open it up, it says, "Why not the pit?"
That's
That's some
terrible
advertising.
marketing.
that's probably one of the worst slogans I've ever heard.
That's
I mean,
terrible.
I'm not
It is.
saying-
That's not even subtle.
I'm not saying their PR department is amazing. I'm just saying they throw this garbage at our people.
Is
all
that
the
really all
time.
the pamphlet says?
Yes.
That seems like a terrible waste of paper.
No, I mean anything they brought on's a terrible piece of paper,
Right.
waste of paper.
I
Right.
mean, certainly, but I mean, Look at this. It's a whole pamphlet for 4 words.
It's just scrawled in like giant handwriting.
It is. It's like beautiful calligraphy.
Sad. Why not the pit? And it's just like a big, crudely drawn like circle that's blacked in.
Well, actually, underneath "Why not the pit," you just see a black circle filled in. It's perfectly round.
We don't know if they're doing this
This
freehand,
is-
but I'd like to believe that they're doing this freehand, and that's a pretty good circle.
It is. It is.
Not gonna
freehand.
lie. It's pretty smooth right there.
Well, Can I?
I mean, if you have,
Can I
if you
keep
have
that?
any more, you can,
Yeah.
you can have it. We've got tons of this stuff, and probably gonna be more passed out later today.
Well, I think.
Oh,
put it
you
this
said,
way, you got free Tinder for starting the hearth at night.
Well, you did say these people come here every day.
Mm-hmm.
Could
You
you
kinda
could you show us where? I think we can get them to take us back with them.
The thing is, I would have kicked their asses by now. They're sending kids.
Well, I mean,
Ew. What that Dresman, come on.
Like,
Come
hello.
on.
I mean, we don't.
What? Wait, they're sending children on a 2 days walk all alone in the middle of the freaking woods.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
Well,
I
they've
mean,
all
and-
made it to town, so surely they must know something. They must be some kind of guardian or something. I mean, we wouldn't want to just assume the worst.
I mean, just the severity of the random encounters alone. Those kids' hit dice can't be above 1d6.
So she nods and goes, it's probably, I don't know if they're here today, or if they're going to be here yet. Sometimes they don't show up for that exact reason. But this is their holy symbol, and points to this, just the black circle. Find somebody wearing,
That's not ominous at all.
just find somebody
Totally
wearing
not
that,
evil.
Find
I mean,
somebody
it's a
wearing
black
that,
circle.
and it'll lead you to them.
Alright, well, I appreciate the help. We're gonna get to the bottom of this, see if we
I would
can't get you
recommend-
guys as people back.
I don't know much about, the cult or whatever, but I do know that there's some people at the church who were kind of been doing some research on this stuff. So, that might help a lot.
Any information is appreciated, so I do appreciate you leading me
She
to
nods
the
and smiles.
church.
Yeah, she nods and smiles and kind of slaps your shoulder, like, just, thanks for trying to help. Kinda goes back to the
Douglas, like, kind of, he like, starts, like, pawing at her dress, wanting, like, a pet. I'm like, Douglas, stop it. Stop. Bad, come here.
She bends down,
pick him
starts
up.
petting the dog. Like, it's a beautiful dog.
Oh, yeah, this one's, native to my home country. Brought
Where?
him with me.
Where?
Fuck. Mitch, come on, don't make me do this.
Didgeridoo and fourth.
Fuck you.
Where are you from? Tell me.
I'm from Didgeridopolis, all around in human dollars.
It's John Demora.
John Demora. I'm from Didgeridopolis out in John Demora.
No, it's a beautiful dog.
Oh yeah, raised him myself. He let's see here. Douglas. And I get his attention, and I hold up 3 knives in the air.
And you
Yeah,
stab
one's
the dog.
yeah, one's the kukri, one's the poison dagger, and
And this is
one's
how your
the,
dog died.
um,
rat poison.
one's
But you
just
do
like
know that
a
the
blade
dog is
blank.
using- your dog is using a poison blade by putting it in his mouth.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, I did give him the poison dagger, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I've got a blade blank, a poison dagger, and my kukri. I'm
so you
like,
have a Beyblade?
hey, Douglas. What?
You have a Beyblade?
I have a blade blank.
Beyblade.
Yeah, Beyblade, but it's straight. Let her rip,
Like
motherfucker. Okay.
Alright, so continue. What do you do with Douglas?
So Douglas actually has like a ridiculous jump height. So here's what I'm gonna do. I look at Douglas and I say, "Fetch!" and I throw all the knives up into the air. And let's see.
Oh
I don't
god,
know an
don't throw those
acrobatics check.
inside. Oh Jesus!
And Douglas jumps up into the air and catches all the knives
And roll an
before they hit the
acrobatics check for
ground.
Douglas.
Yup.
And this is how everybody in the bar died.
Yeah.
Watch this trick! Oh fuck!
Douglas goes rogue. He's like, catch this, bitch!
Let's see, acrobatics. Holy shit! I forgot he has such a ridiculously high acrobatics check.
If you roll in that one, this is going to be hilarious. You know this, right?
Oh my god! I rolled a 1d1, and I'm like, how did I get a nat 1 5 times in a row? It's like, what the fuck?
Oh no, it's retarded.
I rolled a 19 plus 9. That's 28.
Oh, yeah, no, you throw him in the air, and he catches them. I mean, like, he does a flip, like, catches them all, like, by the handle, and kind of, like, starts panting as there's, like, there are 3 blades pointing outward in his mouth.
Yeah, and then he just kind of drops them on the ground, and they're all covered in slobber. I'm like, good boy! Good boy! Who's a good boy? Douglas is a good boy.
The man at the bar who was, like, clapping at the song, then kind of turns to you, claps, and throws, like, 3 copper at you.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Goes
I
back
told
to
him to do that. You would not believe how long it took to teach him to do that.
How
He had
long?
to, he had a
I
really
had
long
3
time, like
dogs before this.
years.
I had
What
3
thing-
dogs before this.
Wait, what? Oh, does she say that?
No, I was joking like you said that.
Fuck that. You would
So-
not believe it took so long for him to figure out how to do that with just sticks. Just sticks. I had to use. I had to practice with dull knives so I didn't hurt the little fella. But you know, practice makes perfect. He's hella great in combat.
She nods. Okay, I kind of got to go back to my
Sure.
horns, but it was nice meeting you guys.
Thank you.
and-
Thank you. It was nice meeting you. And Death Spear. Next time I'm around, you and Dirge, we'll have a nice catch-up session.
nods and kind of sighs, kind of knowing that he's not going to stop you from going.
Hey, come on, smile. We're not gonna die. It's gonna be fine.
He gives a big fake toothy grin as he starts playing the lute again, and you guys.
He seems
leave.
confident.
Yeah,
Starts playing the you're gonna
definitely. The smile of confidence all the way around.
Okay, so you guys leave the bar. Or you just want to stay in here and drink for.
Let's go to the church.
Grab a tankard of ale to go.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. It's on your tab.
I kind of down my pint. Just fuck it, toe up. Let's go.
Just gonna drink in the streets. I don't give a shit.
Oh damn!
Fucking
Look at
Dresden.
Dresden.
the mountain town. I
Dresden's a
don't give a shit.
badass. Holy shit!
So, is your brother on, Nathaniel?
Maybe.
It's probably
Is
legal to
Maldorf
drink in the
yeah.
streets of this town.
Okay, good. So, they all make it to the church. And what do? You just walk in?
Yeah.
We kick open the door.
I die at the front door. I just keel over and die, puking blood.
Damn, that's hardcore.
A ring.
Oh, I forgot.
Assistance needed.
I can't get within 10 feet of a church. OMG, I forgot. Oh.
Okay, so you kind of go up to these big double doors. Again, it's made in a ruin, but it's wood that has been kind of built upon it, so it's very nicely decorated. This is you can tell that like this is one of the nicest buildings here. You know, second to the school, but this is like one of the highest decorated ones here. And you kind of go in, and it's a beautiful, large building with rows of pews. You see tapestries kind of hanging from the ceiling on your left and in your right. And on the very end, you actually see a large kind of set of rocks and water just kind of like trickling down them as if it were like a natural spring or some sort of pump system inside the church. You see a
wrong, like, gesture for coming in, sign of the cross thing, but completely the wrong fucking thing, just to look like I know what I'm doing.
You dip your finger in the then do the Star of David on your chest.
Sure, whatever. That's something completely fucking wrong.
You walk in, you see a person working on, like, sitting at an organ, and every few moments he plays a few notes, and then continues writing, plays a few notes, mumbles to himself, plays a few more notes, and he's in the back of the room, close to the spring water, and he's just kind of, he seems very distracted. You guys can kind of do what you want.
Does anybody look obviously in charge?
I mean, he's the only person in the room.
Oh.
Alright, well then...
He must be in charge!
Yeah.
Hello
I
there,
don't see
priest
anybody
man.
else here, so you must be talking to me.
You should just shout at him.
Yeah,
No.
I do. Hello, priest man.
You kind of and looks around,
Hey, little one.
sees a group of people. Oh, the travelers! Hello! And kind of stands up. Papers spill off of his lap onto the ground. Kind of starts picking a few up, putting them down, or putting them on like the table next to him. Kind of like waves it off, like, oh, I'll pick it up later. And then turns to you, hello! What brings you all here? And this, as the figure walks closer, you can see that he's very humanoid. And you assumed he had like a large headpiece or something on, but you notice that it's horns poking out of his head. And he has very light golden skin. He walks up, hello! What brings you here? Are you here for worship? Because temple is not for the service isn't for a few hours, so you're kind of early.
Oh no, that's all right, sir. We're here actually looking for information,
We need
and we
information
thought that maybe you
on
could
a
help
pit
us.
cult.
Yes, as my friend so eloquently put it, we need information on the cult that's been bothering your town.
Yes,
You seem down all of a sudden. Is it because we brought up the mention of a possibly malicious cult?
kind of. It's very.
You seem to
complicated.
share the exact same expression as everyone else does whenever we seem to mention this pit. This has stopped being an Australian accent. Once again, why did I choose this voice for this character?
Because you're a dumbass.
It's true.
He sighs. We've lost some people to that group, and if they don't find Shaylin as the correct deity for them, that is perfectly fine. But this just seems wrong. Do you ever get that feeling in your gut? It's just
I
something.
have had that
Every single day of my life, mate. Every single day of my life.
I have had that feeling, but I would just like to make sure it's not indigestion. Have you had anything like that you shouldn't normally eat? Something unusual?
No,
Allergies?
half dragons are really good with their metabolism and all that, so I think we're fine on that part.
And that is probably the normal bad feeling in your gut. Yeah, that's probably bad.
Yeah, no, I feel like
That might be intuition, mate. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, no, we've been sending some people to do research. Some of them come back and they can't get in.
Get into the church?
They can't pass the test.
The test.
The test to the church or the test to the pit?
The pit, like the cult tests you.
They go down. Oh, is that where they send you down into the pit itself?
No. That's the ones that they can't get in. the way they haven't explained to them. There are people who have witnessed it.
Wait, we're gonna have to pass a test for this cult?
Yes.
I was never very
I'm
good at
notoriously
exams.
bad at tests,
I was
yes.
more of an oral kind of guy.
Me too. But
Oh my god. Go on.
it just. I mean, I think it's mostly because they know that the individuals are part of the church. It's weird. It's as if they know.
Well, I mean, are you wearing your vestments?
I mean, sometimes, yeah, but we've kind of tried to stop wearing the vestments. But
If they're locals that have joined the cult, it stands to reason that they would recognize you when you went to join.
that could be it. That could be it. I just. Are you going to go and?
Well, we'd like to investigate at least. I
don't know you.
don't know you either, but hello, my name's
I-
Desmond.
I would. Well, hi. I'm Carhildy. He holds out his hand.
I shake
He's
it.
shaking. You shake his kind of clawed hand. He goes back to. I'm just. There is a lot of things going on in the world today, and that group.
Aren't there always lots of things going on in the world?
If I can stop, even
If
any,
I could turn back time.
if I can stop
Grand
any
scheme of
soul,
things, we're so small.
if I can stop any soul from giving themselves to that amalgamation of a church, I'm just saying that I ask that you not go there in search of some sort of religious enlightenment.
Well, I mean, if they're getting something, I mean, they're going there and staying there, so they must be getting something from it.
I mean, look, mate. I come from a prison colony, and there were plenty of cult leaders there. I can tell you right now that the biggest reason these people join cults is because they feel left out. And from what I can understand, it just doesn't seem like they feel lost, and they're looking for acceptance. And a lot of the cult leaders that I know, they're rather charismatic and people that you would want to be led by, but this just doesn't seem right, mate. This seems like people are being forcibly taken. They're being persuaded by some outside force to be drawn to this pit.
Well, that
As
hasn't
far
been
as-
the impression that I've gotten at all.
As far as we
Really?
can tell, they're doing it of their own volition. There's some sort of drive in them. But
Yeah, and that doesn't seem unnatural to you?
it's every creature that Shaylin has, brought to life, every creature on Earth has.
Earth now, my God.
Oh, no, we're on Earth. Welcome to Earth.
Fuck.
Every creature, under the sun has some sort of drive to be of a community, to have some sort of drive of want to being with others. Man makes cities, wolves make packs, dragons make dens and raise their children, but this is...
Crows make murders.
Yes, but this is far beyond... I would not see...
This isn't normal. Look, I
This
don't
is not
agree with everything that Shaylin preaches and stands for, but that doesn't mean I'm going to go start worshipping some sort of Daedric abomination.
I'm just saying that whatever it is feeds on people's desires to be loved and wanted, almost like every other cult. But this is just strange.
Alright, thank you for the information. Do you know, we were told that there might be people that can take us there, but they've recently been sending children. Do you know where these people normally...
Yeah, there's children who pass out pamphlets. I wouldn't bother them. You can talk to them, but they won't give you much information beyond how wonderful the pit is. It's indoctrination. sickens me.
We understand, mate.
We have a cleric here that might be able to help take you there, or at least lead you there.
Yeah, all right. That would be fine.
Okay.
Helpful.
Can I ask you a favor?
Sure.
The kids. Can you keep them from going back to the pit?
I can't abduct the kids. No, I've tried to talk to them, but
Have you
Kids
tried
are-
abduction?
children are so
Yeah, abduction is very effective. Really, I mean, they're so tiny they can't really fight back against you.
I mean, they're
I mean, you are half. You are. He's like what, dragonborn, right?
yeah, half dragon.
Filthy mud
Yeah, I mean, you are half dragon. Wow. Yeah, wow. Wow.
Like half food.
There's some of my best friends are half dragon. I almost said dragonborn again. Some of my best friends are half dragon.
They're diluting
Mate.
the purity of dragons.
Whatever. Don't
kind of
listen.
almost-
Don't listen to him.
No, I understand narcissism. See it.
I'm not narcissism, I'm Aeon!
Look, it's just because he has a tiny penis relative to the rest of his
It's
size.
proportional!
You're just shouting this in a church.
Where else would you shout, especially
I forgot we were in a church.
All the books
Where
I
else
have read
would
have
you-
said this is perfectly average!
So he nods like, okay, there have been some children.
He
who-
nods at the average penis.
There have been children who have come to this church, who have left the pit.
Actually, yeah, that was another thing that I was just about to ask. Do people come here when they want to get out?
No, but I will tell you this: that the only people who have left that cult are the kids who were sent on missions to hand out the pamphlets.
Do you
No man, no adult who has entered that group has ever come back to civilization to see their family, friends, or anything.
Oh yeah, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. Do you know
Maybe
do you
they
know
have,
any
like,
of these kids?
a
Dresden,
monastery.
are you actually serious right now?
I'm just trying to assume the best in them before.
They're
I mean, they could be some horrible blood cult throwing people in the pit. I haven't seen it for myself. I'm
I don't know why I thought Dresden was a paladin for a second. I was like, you are the worst
I'm
paladin.
just gonna
of all
hold
time.
out hope here.
Uh,
They might
alright.
they might not be completely evil.
I think
far-
he's
as far as we
seriously
know,
missing.
They haven't.
You're right. You're right, but there is an overwhelmingly large amount of evidence stacked against
I will admit that. Yes,
that idea.
that is.
So,
Would you like the
Mr.
help?
I would, but can you? Are there any children in town that have escaped the cult that we could talk to?
They're, for all intents and purposes, they're orphans, and I would rather you not talk to them. The church has taken them in; they are here, but I would rather you not.
Yeah,
talk
I
to
know
them
about being orphans.
that,
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, okay.
So this
Now
cleric, does
I
he know where the
perfectly
pit is?
understand.
I mean, I have a guide who knows what the pit is that I'm, willing to let you take along with you.
That's fine with me. We could always use a hand in our navigation. Hasn't been the best in these recent days.
And he walks to a side door and then opens up a broom closet with a large set of armor in it. Malcolm,
Alright.
what do you do? What do you do?
Hold on, I have a picture for this moment.
Oh my god. Right,
Just
I
kidding.
forgot.
It's my penis.
We've got a giant warforged with us now.
That's me.
Yup.
Well, I mean, you just see a large set of armor. Yeah, basically.
That's
Just
the
stand
armor.
She, she's been following us around completely silent, with absolutely nobody commenting on her.
There's a huge set of armor just standing in a broom closet.
They're gonna armor fuck.
Yeah. And what does the armor in the broom closet do?
Oh, hello!
What the fuck?
You just
Is
waiting in the
that-
closet.
Is that your cleric?
He sighs. Yes.
What?
You were keeping him in a closet. That doesn't seem.
No, this is his room. He asked for this room.
I like my
swear-
room.
There's barely
I
enough room to stand. Where do you sleep?
So we've got a Warforged, we've got a Drider, we've got a Snake Man, a dragon wizard that carries around a human, a regular human fighter, and a regular human art ranger, and now we've got a talking suit of armor.
What do you mean a talking suit of armor? I'm a human just like all of you!
Oh my god, and
Well,
he's
I
fucking
am convinced
crazy.
you look exactly like humans normally look like to me.
I think you might have some sort of racial bias there, considering that most of the humans you've dealt with are probably completely covered in armor.
That is
Once they come to
pretty
kill
rude.
your kind.
He has been doing research in his room.
Research. What,
Is that what you call
dare I ask, kind
He's a
of
very-
research?
He's a very bright individual, I promise you.
But he
It's
thinks
not-
he's human.
It's not what you think. He's not human. He lives in the armor. And he kind of turns like, it's okay to come out. They're not gonna hurt. It's okay.
Alright, I ooze out of my armor. Hi guys, says the green puddle on the floor.
I hate this place.
Is this guy basically just a Mazo?
The fuck's an amazo?
That thing from DC that's like an android that Lex Luthor made, or that Professor Ivo made, that like kind of absorbs information around it, and it eventually becomes so powerful it has like control over time and space.
What?
No, none of you remember. None of you watch Justice League Unlimited. None
No,
of you.
it's not human shaped. It's a green ooze on the ground.
Yes.
It is a green ooze.
I say again
He's-
that I hate this place.
He's playing a green ooze.
I live in the armor. I'm like a hermit crab.
You look like something I remember from my second semester of Wizards College. I have an associate's degree, you know.
Oh.
He is a very gifted artist, and he
Really? Really?
yeah. Here, show him some of your art. And he kind of like motions to it's like you would kind of like motion to a child. All right, show him. Show him
Oh!
what you do.
I climb back in my armor, and I take off a medallion off the bandolier, and give one to each of you. It's a very, very poorly carved bird on a wooden circle.
It's
Oh,
it's
that's-
the
Really great.
it's Shaylin's holy symbol, but it's the equivalent of like those like foam crosses that you make in like Sunday school.
I'm not really a huge Hunger Game fan, but thank you.
He's
Whoops!
Does he normally do that? Just kind of phase in and out of existence like that?
I guess.
That's kind of abnormal. You're not worried about just having this thing around?
I mean, he sleeps in the closet most of the time. The only person he's upsetting is the custodian.
But,
So this is the first time it's come out of the closet?
No, I've come out before.
Ah.
So, they...
And then I pull out my gun.
So would you like to go to the pit and help these nice people try to... What are you trying to do with the pit exactly?
Figure out it and control it! I mean, save people from it?
Alright. Would you like to go and... Kind of like looks at the slime, he's kind of like pseudo-crouching where he leans on his like knees and like talks to a kid, like... So, would you like to go with them, or...
Yeah! That sounds like a lot of fun!
Good. Good, what's your character's name?
Reginald?
Reginald. So Reggie here is gonna go with you guys and show you how to get there. Is there anything you want, Reggie? We can pack some juice for you, some crackers.
Just the mice you normally feed me. I'll take a bag of them.
What the fuck?
We don't
He's a
feed you
suit
mice.
of armor.
No, he's a slime inside of a suit of armor.
What the
How
fuck?
do you know
Okay,
he's not
that's
a
kind
suit
of
of armor with the slime inside him?
Oh god, we're getting existential. I don't have a high enough int for this.
It's okay, I don't think any of us here do.
So he is a very nice
I've got
woodworker.
eyes on the inside.
He's a very nice woodworker, and he will go and help you guys. Is there anything you need from the rest of the church? I'm willing to help with.
And he's a cleric. A
Yes.
cleric. Really?
Yes,
As in cleric magic.
Yes. Yes.
And he's a slime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just wanted to make sure we got that all
You're really
straightened
caught up
out.
on the whole race thing.
That seems
It's
very
just
racist of you.
Look,
Everyone can be
I'm
bestowed
not-
with the magics, especially dragons.
I'm not saying I'm not open-minded here, because I am. It's
Usually
just
people that point out that
abnormal.
they're open-minded are probably the least.
I also didn't think it was possible for a slime to be a cleric. That's all.
Wow, now who's being racist? What the fuck?
I literally didn't think it was possible.
He kind of like walks up to you guys and kind of like has you lean in, kind of so that Reggie can't hear you. He is from the college. We assume that he's some sort of experiment and backfired, and he was living in the dumpster for like a few months before we
That's
found
kind
him.
of fucked up, but okay.
No, so just
Reminds
Just
me
be
of my
nice to him.
freshman year.
I mean, I'm not saying that this isn't cool as fuck. He's a fucking slime that can use cleric magic.
he's a good cleric. He's a wonderful artist. He's very
He's a gentle
imaginative.
lover.
He's a beautiful person. He has a beautiful spirit. Just give him a chance, and he's kind of sensitive. All right. I'm just gonna say that.
Alright, well, just gonna be on our way then. Reginald, you're with us now.
Hooray! I have friends!
Oh boy, this is gonna be a shit show.
So were you okay with having your character's room be the broom closet?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Technically, my armor's my house anyway, so...
Oh, it's,
It's
like,
like
RV.
parking your RV in a garage.
Yeah.
So you guys go, and as you exit the church, you actually see a young boy with a black circle painted on his shirt, like shouting and handing out pamphlets to people who aren't accepting them.
I'll go over and look extremely excited and take a pamphlet.
Okay. Oh, sir, do you wish to learn about the pit?
Would I?
Would you?
Would I?
Would you?
Would I?
Just take the damn pamphlet.
I heard.
Wow, did you just curse at him, young man?
Does your mummy know you're cursing like this?
Mommy went in the pit.
Oh boy.
Wow, that is.
Carter, like, starts sweating.
That's not a bad thing. She's with God now.
Oh boy. Carter becomes increasingly more uncomfortable.
Which god is that, boy?
The pit!
The god is the pit?
Yes!
Tell me more!
That's really all I know.
Really?
I don't get to go to the grown-up churches, but the masses, but I get to go to the special kid masses.
Do you have a
They
little
teach
pit?
No, but we all get to stand around the pit and sing
Does
songs.
God have a midget god that all kids go to when they die?
You're a
No,
really
but-
bad proselytizer. You don't know anything.
No, but just
Just
read the
say-
pamphlet.
I did.
And
Are we
you
just
wanna-
gonna antagonize this child for little to no reason?
Did you make
But
this
you're not even-
pamphlet?
You're not even asking him questions. You're just telling him how much he sucks.
Did
I have
you make this
pamphlets if you-
pamphlet?
No, I was given all these
Needless
pamphlets.
antagonization
Who
by
made
a
these
grown
pamphlets?
man.
These are
I,
so good.
I put my hand on Dresman's shoulder. I'm like, okay, mate.
I just
Pitmaster
raised
Willem
a finger.
made 'em
I
all.
got this. Hang on.
You're not doing a very good job.
Pitmaster Willem made them all. He told me not to come back until I handed them all out.
Well, that's funny because I'm gonna take them all and give them to all my friends.
Really?
Yeah.
And he turns around and hands you a large, lap sack.
Oh, this is
Thank
great.
you.
I'm gonna tell all my friends about the pit.
Oh, good.
Now you can go back and get more from Master Willem.
I have a lot of friends who got to go into the pit.
Wow.
I feel like this is gonna be like there's a mind flayer in the pit. And it's like eating people.
Does the kid wander off?
Yeah, he kind of wanders off happily with, he starts pulling a cart behind him that did have the burlap sack with all the things in it, but he's, taking it back and going kind of out of...
I turn to Carter and I hand him the knapsack full of papers and I say, "Time to get to work."
Carter, what are you going to do with all these pamphlets?
No, I'm just giving them to you because I don't want to carry them. But you are.
What is it, like a
And I
bag?
point to the guy
It's
that's
a
running
bag
away.
full of a bunch of pamphlets, and
It's like a sack?
they all seem to be different. Yeah, it's like a sack, like a mailbag.
Alright, what kind of damage does my war axe do?
It does the regular war axe damage plus 1d4 fire.
Okay. 1d4 fire? Okay, let me check that
Well,
really
you
quick.
should not do that in the middle of town.
Yeah, well, the kid can see you. I mean, all the
I
pamphlets
mean,
are
I'm not going to. I'm going to take it behind a building, and I'm going to chop up the bag with my war axe.
I was really hoping that you would put that tracking skill of yours to use instead, but that works too.
I mean, I'm not a diviner. Douglas can't smell something that's 2 days walk away.
That's true. But the kid needs to go
And-
get more pamphlets now. Because you have them all.
We also have a cleric that knows where he's going.
Yeah, but now we can follow the kid
I'm not-
there in case we don't.
Yeah, hey, let's follow this kid through the woods.
Yeah,
That's
so he
just
doesn't die.
very.
Let's
Hey, kid, you
let's
want some
four
candy?
grown men. Let's 4 grown men. You know what? Not even 4 grown men. Let's 2 grown men, a dragon, a woman who looks like a human, I guess, a snake man, a warforged, a fucking warforged, and now a slime in a suit of armor. Let's just follow him. Let's just follow this child through the woods.
Yeah.
After
so he doesn't
you're
die.
done
Good idea,
antagonizing him.
But
I
you're
mean,
saying it like it's a bad idea.
Reginald knows where it is. He can
Let's
lead
just
you to
chase
the
this
pit.
child through the forest.
I mean, all
Like-
the pamphlets look different, so you can go through, see what they say.
I go through them to see what they say.
They say things like, "Are you truly happy? Why not the
Not
pit?
really, no. Huh.
And,
The pit?"
Can you
Question
read
mark.
them out loud?
Are they
read
like-
not so good?
Are they done in like meme style? Where it's like the pit is like in the middle and then it's just like feeling sad? Why not the pit?
No, it's like a sheet of 8 by 11 paper folded in half with Are you sad? Open it up, and there's just a black circle with "Why not the pit?" There seems to be a constant
Can't
theme
tell if
of
sad or not worshiping Pit.
no. It's like you open it up, and like every single pamphlet on the inside just has the black circle with
Super Shibe says, much Pit, very wow.
with the words "Why not the pit?" written on it. And the outside always says something negative, like "Does your family truly love you?" Open it up. Why not the pit? You know, are your friends really your friends? Why not the pit?
Aeon, I don't suppose any of these are magical or anything like that. These are just normal papers, yes?
Well, you can detect magic.
That sounds like Aeon's problem.
Yeah, I just detect magic.
They're not magic.
No,
Okay,
why
so
would these
just
be
really
magic?
crappy
That seems like a
pamphlets.
waste of magic.
Well, I mean, if people are being so inclined with such terrible
Someone would have
propaganda-
wasted a spell slot on
These
all
are
of
very
these
bad
papers.
I can't imagine why anybody would fall for this other than magic.
The child is a wizard, of course. It's how he made so many. Do you do poison? Poison strong enough to kill a rat? A
Yes, I
human-sized
do.
rat? Speaking of, my poison dagger is fully loaded and ready to
Okay.
go.
When you mix some water with the poison, it kind of bubbled up a little bit and turned the water a nice shade of green.
That's fucked up. I like it. I like to think that like the knife, like it's a dagger, and then there's just a slit in the middle where there's like a needle that injects the
Basically,
poison.
kind of. It's the handle is hollow and it holds poison, and it's kind of like as you stab, and kind of like the centrifugal force of like being shook, kind of like it's as if like turning a like an olive oil container upside downward, or for like salads and stuff, the vinaigrette where it just kind of like splurts out a few
Hey,
times.
leave my olive oil alone. It's my time, dude. Get the fuck out of here. You wanna fuck with me? I'll fuck with you.
Yeah, so you stab and it
knows it
does regular
too.
damage, and then it does extra damage with the poison.
You leave
That's
olive oil out
cool.
of the same sentence as poison. That's fucked up.
Okay. So what do you guys do?
Hey Reggie, take us to the pit, if you would, please.
I would really prefer to
Alrighty.
not let the child wander through the woods alone.
Oh my god, Reggie's just fucking yes, man. This is the best.
All right, Reggie takes you to the pit.
You did a great job cleaning things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to.
So everybody who is in the group, roll a d20, because it is a 2 days trip. So this is kind of like
Alright. I rolled a 17.
I rolled a
Okay.
6.
15.
And what'd you roll, Reggie?
4.
All right, so I'm gonna have to roll this twice. Oof. Oof. Okay.
5 owl bears accost you.
No. So as you go, the first day is actually pretty boring. Again, nothing too interesting. You're on a path, and then kind of like the path splits off, and there's another path that isn't taken as much. Are you like close to the kid? Or are you like going with the kid?
I said we shouldn't, so I don't know.
Yeah, like tell me now what you're doing.
I would prefer to like follow the kid's trail to ensure that the kid does not end up dead.
Okay, you're relatively close
Also
to the
because
kid.
I don't necessarily trust Reggie. I mean, we
You're-
just met him.
Yeah, you're about an hour behind him, kid. You can follow his trail pretty well. If you want to roll like a track thing, then you'll be able to understand. The first day is pretty good. You get to camping. You do your long rest, but in the middle of the night, you hear some rustling come from the woods, or come from like a bush in the corner. And you're all kind of there. And everybody roll perception check to see kind of who notices.
Well, that was a good roll. I got a 13.
20.
Okay, you notice.
16.
Okay, all right. Everybody except for Dresmond notices some rustling coming from a bush near the campfire. What do you do?
I ignore it and move on.
Continue to read the book that I'm so involved in. Really good book. Obviously.
Okay. What do you guys do?
What does the rustling feel like?
You can roll perception check if you want. It feels like there's something in the bush making it rustle like an animal.
I call out to the bush. Hello, who goes there?
No response.
Well, it must have been the wind.
Are there
Yep.
rocks around us?
Yeah?
I pick up a rock.
Okay.
I throw
Oh,
it in
no.
the general direction of the bush.
No,
Roll a
please
range
don't
attack.
do that.
What are you doing?
Roll a range attack.
7.
Okay. You miss.
You
just, like,
missed
throw
the
it.
bush.
Yeah, you just like throw it towards the general direction. It hits.
I get Douglas to go check it out.
It rolls. All right. You send in Douglas to go check it out.
I guess I put down
Douglas,
my
go
book,
check it
because
out, boy.
apparently we're making a mess of things.
Douglas like kind of goes in the bush, starts sniffing. You hear a hiss, and then you see Douglas yelp. Have Douglas roll a fortitude save.
Alright.
Uh-oh, he just got skunked.
Ah, here we go. That is a 22.
Oh, 22? Yes. So Desmond is now sickened, and he cannot use
Desmond
any,
or Douglas?
Douglas. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I'm a dog now. Thanks, man.
Douglas cannot use any scent abilities, and for 2 minutes he is now sickened.
Okay. Douglas, get back there! Get back from there!
And you just smell a horrific stench coming from Douglas.
Oh, that's really bad. Alright,
I'll
I
walk
pull
back.
out
That
my
thing
bow.
will
I
get
quick
it
draw
right
my
out.
bow and I shoot an arrow into the bush.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Let's see. How far away is this bush?
It's not too far. It's kind of like on the edge of the campsite you made. It's about
Alright.
like 30 feet in diameter, so like 15 feet.
Is a bow considered a missile attack?
Yes, it is. It's a
Okay,
ranged attack.
cool. So that is a 26 to hit.
That definitely hits.
Cool. So let's see. That's going to be.
How much damage do you do?
Let's see. 1d8 plus 3 plus 1, so 1d8 plus 4. Oh, well, I can't vital strike it because I can't see it, so because it's obscured by the bush. Unfortunately.
Okay, roll damage. Roll damage. I don't know if you're gonna do enough.
Wow, nat 8. So that's 8 plus 4, 12 damage.
Oh no, this like you can hear like a hiss, like a, and there's and then quiet. The bush isn't rustling anymore.
I go investigate.
All right, you see a dead skunk
Nice.
pinned to the tree behind it.
Jesus fuck.
I want to
I
let you
just-
know that I had a list of like different things, and I rolled the D100, and like 100
Oh my
would be like
God.
the worst. 100 would be like the worst thing that could happen, while 1 would be like the simplest encounter. I rolled a 1.
What would a 100 be?
Oh,
Block
Like
I don't
a
want to.
dragon?
I don't want to ruin the surprise, but you might have stumbled upon an ancient ruin, and there might have been a few constructs.
That's fucked, dude.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
fucked.
And maybe a wraith or two in it.
Oh my god.
Y'all make fucking OP characters, I'm sending fucking wraiths after your ass. Just lucky you rolled skunk. A single
I just
skunk.
went back to my book. You guys are wasting my fucking.
The OP characters didn't show up today, did they?
Yeah, no, that's the weird thing.
Yeah, Malix is gone. The only OP character here is kind of me, and I don't really do much. I just get really lucky.
So Douglas is now just smells like skunk spray, and you have a dead skunk.
Nice. I'm not picking that up.
Looks like.
Are
we
you guys
found the
gonna eat
dinner,
that?
boys.
You know what, Reginald? You can have it.
Yay!
The other
Hey.
party has been silent this entire time,
You just
staring off into the distance, 1,000-yard stares.
You just
I've been
eat
talking.
you eat the skunk.
I slither out of the armor and, just kind of
Oh my
fall
God.
over it and digest it.
It's even weirder when I look at it.
Oh no. Could you? Oh,
All right, you're well fed today. You had your meal. I mean, you're used to eating like mice, and this is like basically a big mouse.
Yes.
delicious.
Hope you know this thing had an AC of 15. No, I'm sorry, wrong one.
I mean, it's a skunk.
It had an AC of 14 and HP of 3.
It is a skunk.
Right. Like, I rolled a 27 to hit. I'm like, well, this is a dead skunk we have here. Alright, that was your encounter for the day. Anything else you want to talk about while you're fucking in camp and just watch the slime eat a skunk?
I try not to watch the slime eat the skunk while
Yeah.
I'm in my... Or I read my fucking book, whatever the fuck I said I was doing. Reading my
It's like a dog who can't breathe right, like eating. It's like heavy breathing and slurping noises.
That seems fair.
So, you keep going?
After we camp for the night.
After you camp for the night, of course. You wake up in the morning, everything seems okay. Alright, yep. Nothing bad happens. You keep going, and it's about mid-afternoon. You find yourself at a large wall with people kind of standing on top of it and just kind of lackadaisically sitting there and looking around. They're all wearing black robes. And you see the kid that you've seen before standing in front of this huge gate. Now, these are like, the wall is made out of wood and is made very much so you can't sneak in. It's very much like large stone wall with wooden pikes sticking out of it so
Oh,
that
well, I
you
can
can't
sneak past
climb it. Can't climb it. You see a large archway with a set of like wood and iron doors.
Challenge accepted.
You see like bow slits kind of in the thing. And you see the door opening as the kid walks in, and then shut behind it. You see a man on top go, "Oi! What are you doing here?" And points to the group.
I wave.
I have come to join the pit.
Yes, we've all heard about your wonderful organization, and we've come to devote our entire lives to the almighty pit.
Roll a bluff check.
All right.
He says, "Hi guys.
That's a 19.
You're pretty well armored too. We want to join the pit."
Well, I mean,
I
it was
literally
a
am not
long
wearing any
trek
armor.
here. I mean,
Talking about
I look pretty cool. Yeah, I've got scale mail.
Points
Oh
to
no,
the,
I've got studded armor. Damn it!
points to
Should
the
have got
slime in
scale
the
mail.
points to the slime in the armor. Why is he so dressed up?
Well, he's our escort.
Mhm.
He's also in it for the
Work
pit, but
clothes.
we need. Yeah, his work clothes for fighting monsters and the such.
Well, let me wait, and like you can hear muffled talking from behind him. And he turns around. All right, sir. Yes, sir. And kind of like, all right, you guys can come in. And the doors open, and you see a man standing there in a long cloak with his head shaved, and his forehead has a single black circle, like, tattooed into
Java
it.
Cree.
Yeah, and he has very quaint-looking clothes, but it's all black and silver and kind of, like, lined, and it's black and then, like, a silver circle to show that there is a, like, black circle in his shirt, like, to represent the pit. He walks out. Hello, everybody. I'm Pitmaster Willem. How may I help you?
Yes.
Do you wish to come and worship the pit with us?
Yes, that sounds like something that I would attempt to do.
Well, where did you hear of the pit, if you don't mind me asking?
Everywhere. From
We got some
everywhere.
lovely pamphlets.
That's so young Derek was the one who kind of like points to the child who's walking in. Derek kind of turns around and starts
Oh, God,
waving
he's
at you
gonna
like,
get
"Oh, it's you
sacrificed
guys!"
next.
I wave back.
Derek smiles and then kind of goes, like, "Well, I would trust you, but your friend there," and points to the armor. He has the symbol of a false god. I don't know if I can allow him in here.
Oh, it's fine. They're just my work clothes.
Bluff, I guess.
Is that really a bluff? That's just the truth.
I know you can
Those
either
is
choose
just
bluff
his
or
word digs.
persuasion, whichever you're better at.
Is persuasion a thing?
It's diplomacy, but yes.
Diplomacy, I'm sorry. Like bluff or diplomacy,
18
depending on...
diplomacy.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess, but you all are going to have to take the test.
Could you tell us more about the
Is
test?
it going to be open note? I really do not like tests.
No,
I am a
I'm a great
notoriously
test taker.
bad test taker.
I can't tell you what the test is, because if you fail it, you might tell if you pass it, you'll tell others how to pass it, and then that's not, what we're about. This is about devotion and faith.
I will kill myself right now for the pit.
Whoa.
Okay,
Whoa,
that's-
pretty extreme.
I take out my non-poison dagger and I swear, man, I'll do it right now for the pit. I will spill my guts all over the ground.
please, just calm
You
down.
won't do it. No balls.
Just come in.
You don't
with me.
think I won't, mate? You don't think I'm watch? I swear I will. I swear.
Please calm down.
Harder.
Please, just take the test, and we will be on our way. And kind of like motion you all to follow him.
Fine. I put my kukri back.
Okay. As you
Man, how
walk-
crazy would it be if I just started murdering all these innocent people? Buddy's neutral
Anyone
good.
truly innocent?
Buddy's neutral good, so I'm not gonna do that.
So you walk into the small courtyard kind of area, and he kind of motions to each one of you individually. Please, come in one at a time, and each one of you will do the test individually. Who wants to go first?
I raise my hand.
Okay. Come on in. He smiles and kind of like takes you into a side room, and there's a table and 2 chairs, and that's it. Please sit down. And he sits down in one chair and points to the other.
What kind of chair? Is it a wooden chair?
Yes.
Okay. Does it look like a sturdy wooden chair?
I guess it's gonna roll a fucking save.
Alright, I sit in the wooden chair.
Okay, it creaks, but it does not break. So, what are your intentions? I know what that symbol means. What are your intentions with this church? With this whole hollow ground?
Oh, he's just wearing the armor, mate. I don't know
Yeah,
what
no.
that symbol means.
He's alone. You're not in
Oh.
there. You're just standing in the courtyard.
What is in the courtyard while he thinks of
Has Reginald ever had to persuade anybody of anything in his entire life?
I've
Nope.
only been alive a couple months, so
In this courtyard, you just see banners that are black with silver trim, and in the center have like a silver ring with a black center that and that's the holy symbol. That's the pit. That's just a circle.
I think he's gonna blow our cover, guys. I think we're fucked.
is there nobody watching the courtyard?
I mean, there are people on top of. Like, this is a small courtyard. This is like 30 feet by 30 feet.
So, is there like a building that we can run into?
There are doors that go, what you assume, into the main area, but this is like a vomitorium of an entryway that kind of like goes in here and then filters people into the main area.
I'm gonna lean very nonchalantly against one of the doors that Reginald did not go into.
Okay. Kind of one of the guys glares at you, but sees that you're not entering it, so he's just kind of like, "Oi, just don't go in there."
And
how do you
why
answer?
not? I want to start worshipping the pit right now.
Just wait your turn. It's not going to be very long. So what do you answer?
But the great reckoning is upon us. If I don't get to worship the pit before we get reaped, I
You'll
swear.
be able to make it tonight. So he kind of
Okay.
like he asks. He stares at the slime, not knowing it's a slime. Are you here for anybody in particular?
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Looks you up and down. What makes you happy?
Oh, I like working wood.
You do? What do you make?
Oh, I make these, and I hand him a medallion.
Of a church that he sees as.
Yup.
He looks at it and glares. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right.
Glares menacingly.
What? Why do you want to worship the? What brings you into the pit?
I want to learn things about stuff.
You're not human, are you?
You're not human.
I'm not here to argue that. I'm here to say that you don't have the gait of a human. The jaunt, the... You walk as if somebody was uncomfortable in your body.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am very human.
Mm-hmm. Then take off your helmet.
I can't. It's glued on.
So why are you leaving the church? And he like points to your holy symbol.
Take my
What?
helmet on.
What does the pit offer that Shaylin does not?
A bigger closet?
What?
What?
Where are you from?
What's the town called?
Park, P-A-R-C.
Park?
The home of the Church of Shaylin.
Yes.
And you come from the Church of Shaylin.
Yes.
And you are a cleric of the Church of Shaylin.
No?
He stares at you. I think I've heard enough. Would you mind waiting in the other room? Points to a door to the side that doesn't go into the, that does not go into the courtyard.
All right.
He comes to the door. Who's next?
Where's Reginald?
You will see him shortly.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to go next.
Okay. And
I want to make a perception check on this guy.
Okay, make a perception check.
Alright.
I'm like rubbing my hands together menacingly.
That is a 26.
Something's kind of creepy about him. You can't put your finger
And
on
is
it.
this Willem, the leader of the cult?
Yes, this is Pitmaster Willem. He said his name was Willem.
Alright, cool. Yeah, no, I'll go. My turn.
Okay. You enter a similar room. There is a table and 2 chairs. He sits on the far chair and then motions for you to sit down.
Okay. I sit down.
So, tell me, why are you here?
Do you want an honest answer?
As honest you can give me.
I'm here to see the pit.
Mm-hmm. So there's nobody in particular in here that want to see?
Oh yeah, no, there is.
Oh, who?
What was Elise's brother's name?
That sheet of paper. His name is Sevely.
I want to see Elise's brother, Sevely.
His eyes narrow. Why?
Because I want to see him. I want to look at him. I want to look at his body. I want to make sure that his body is there. It's a body.
He is a child of the pit. What he does with his own body is his choice.
I want to see that he is still alive.
Did somebody send you?
Who do you think?
I think there are people out there who don't want the pit to thrive.
But gee, really? You don't say. A group dedicated to worshipping a hole in the ground doesn't have a lot of followers. Has maybe a couple of naysayers. Listen, mate, I don't really care about your little group you've got going on here. I just want to make sure that this dude's brother is okay. The fact that I've made it this far is actually surprising. You guys are pretty bad at security if you've turned everyone else away and you let us 4 dumb fucks in.
He sighs. Go into that room, and he points to the room that your friend went in, and wait.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
You what?
I'm
Why?
not going to do that.
Oh,
I'm not
will
going to
save.
go into that room. Roll a will save.
Yes.
Holy shit, nat motherfucking 20, so 23.
No, you don't think that's a good idea.
Dude, my girlfriend was a fucking mind flayer. Do you honestly think that the fucking power of persuasion's gonna help in this situation?
I promise that nothing bad will happen to you if you go through that door.
I'm gonna take a hard pass on that.
Then I'm sorry I cannot let you in. Please go back to the...
Also not going to do that.
Just take out my book. I'm reading my book.
So...
Oh, are you guys are outside, right?
Yep.
So let's see, Dresmond and Aeon are outside. Reginald is through the door. I want to know who you are, really. Really, what is your name? Because it's not
on the
Willem.
other side of the door.
I am Willem.
Really, nothing's controlling you. You're in your sane mind.
Yes.
Is Willem supposed to be a human, or?
I want to put on
Willem is a human.
I want to put on the helmet with the gems and look
it takes
into.
5 minutes to like a two.
Just give me a second. I'm gonna just give it a second. It's gotta whir up first.
Please leave, sir.
I think I might be coming around on this whole pit thing, but you gotta let me wear this helmet, or else it's not going to work. Your persuasion isn't going to atone.
He stands up and walks through a different.
I bash him over the head with the blunt end of my fucking war axe.
Okay. Really?
For non-lethal damage, of course. And that is a 19 to hit. That's a fucking critical, holy shit. For war axes, I don't actually know the stat on a war axe.
Ugh.
Battle axes are a D8, I believe.
I mean, this is going better than my original plan of walk up to him and stab him in the gut with my poison dagger. So far I'm counting it as a win. Well, let's see, let me roll damage. Wow, I don't add fire damage on the non-lethal damage, do I?
You have to, yeah.
Oh man.
And
Alright, that's 6, and then 2, so 8 non-lethal damage.
so instead of doing 8 non-lethal damage, the axe breaks. You smack him with the blunt side of it, and it just flies off. It does do some damage to it.
That's what I get for not checking the items. This
Yeah,
thing's
no.
probably 200 years old.
No, it's
Huh.
it's made as if it was made out of gold, so not very sturdy.
Funny, huh?
And
That's
and
what
he
you
turns-
get. 58 gold pieces worth, and that's all you get from it. Well, time to do this the old-fashioned way. Guys, get in here! I need help!
No, as a reaction to you trying to hit him, Willem turns around, because you did do a crit, so you did do damage. You did burn the back of his cloak. And he turns around and grabs you by the neck. Roll a will save.
Alrighty.
Man, Aeon, he's taken a while.
That's gonna be, 23.
Oh, just barely. You're knocked the fuck out.
Douglas attacks him
Do you want him
with the
to kill
poison
Douglas?
dagger. What?
You want him to kill Douglas?
Yeah, he's attacking. I mean, do I want him to kill Douglas?
Yeah.
I have no control over what Douglas does. Douglas just watched this dude knock me out, so
Alright,
he's
roll a
gonna
will
go
save
after
for
him.
Douglas. Roll a will save for Douglas.
How the fuck does he have this high will? Why the fuck does he have such high wisdom? Holy shit. So he rolled a 16 plus 5, 21.
Douglas is now frightened. of
God damn it.
Willem.
Douglas
Yeah.
pisses all over the floor.
Yeah, Willem walks to a door, opens it up, motions, has your unconscious body dragged out, and has Douglas dragged out of the room. And this is a different door than what the other one has gone in. He shuts the door, and then goes back in the courtyard. Who would like to come in next?
Douglas's piss is still all over the floor.
I will go next.
Okay. He motions.
He has to roll. He has to roll to not slip in the piss.
Have Jenkins roll a fucking reflex save to not slip in the piss.
Please tell me he fails. Then he can ask why there's piss all over the
On the
floor.
dice, he got a 12. Do you want me to actually pull up his character sheet, or is that enough?
He slips and loses footing slightly, but it's not like I'm gonna hit my head. Just
Jenkins, you old bat! Learn to walk! This is why I hired you! I mean, enslaved you!
So he motions to the seat and sits down the one across, grins, and stares at you. So, why do you want to worship the pit?
He's not going to ask about the fucking singe on the back of his head.
Are you?
Smoke still coming off of it.
No, seems normal. Why wouldn't I want to worship the pit?
He smiles. You seem quite interested. Why are you here? You were with a few friends, and some of them told me some things. And I would like to know why you were here, and see if the stories match up.
I heard there was an all-powerful pit here, and I came to observe it.
What makes you happy?
Well, fudge ice cream usually does it.
But does it really truly make you happy? It's just a physical item. Temporarily fills you.
I mean, that's the closest to happiness I've ever been in my tiny, teeny dragon body.
Do you ever feel love?
I mean, I don't really like to talk about what I do after the lights go off. But I mean, there was one time between freshman and sophomore year, but I don't want to talk about him. I miss him. It was my experimental phase. It wasn't gay.
Oh, God.
So, are you happy now with where your life is?
Not
are you
at
happy
all.
with what you are?
I hate what I am. I am so tiny.
Do you feel that the pit might be able to help?
If the pit can make me into a gargantuan dragon, then yes, I feel it can help me.
The pit can grant many wishes.
Well,
Here, come, child. And opens the door and allows you to walk through.
we strut through. Is he not going to interrogate my pet, or does he understand that familiars don't need
He understands that you're the guy running the show.
Yeah, he does.
So, then he goes out to Dresmond.
So what I do here actually depends on the totally surreptitious thing that I did before, but you didn't respond to.
Do you just want to say what you do?
I detect evil on him, but I roll stealth, so nobody sees it.
Alright, roll a stealth and then roll.
I got a 31.
Okay, nobody notices.
If you rolled a nat 1, you have to loudly shout detect evil while pointing a finger at him.
Evil powers detect!
What would you find there, boy genius?
Is he evil?
Would you roll 31?
I got a 31 on stealth.
Oh, he doesn't see you, you kinda like around. You have a very strong feeling of evil. And not just that, like, very strong. Usually, like, you have a bad person, and it's like, oh, that's just evil. There's, like, evil magics swirling around him. Just,
Would you describe it as a moderate aura or a strong aura?
oh, strong
or
aura.
overwhelming.
This is a strong. Almost overwhelming.
Okay. So before he comes back, I want to just slip through the door that I've been leaning next to the whole time.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
That's another loud number. 35?
Okay. He comes out and sees an empty courtyard. And this door just leads into the main area. Like, this is a huge courtyard, and you see to your right a large suit of armor and a pseudo-dragon sitting on the shoulder of an old man. And you're just in the area. It's a very large group. It's almost like a small village. You see groups of people wearing similar black robes walking around. One of them kind of like fixing a building, and the other one kind of moving a wheelbarrow, mud, or, you know, whatever. And it seems like a very calm area. And you are with the other two members, but you do not see Dresmond at all.
I am Dresmond.
Or not Dresmond. You do not see Doug or Carter at all.
That's probably fine. We should go get some black robes before somebody realizes that I walked in here.
You actually notice that the armor and Jenkins is wearing a set of black robes that were given to them.
The armor just has robes draped over it?
Basically.
Where'd you guys get those robes?
In the other room. I mean, you guys can, talk now. You're all together.
They didn't have anything to fit me. It's kind of rude, but whatever.
You have, a tiny little, black, table,
napkin, just, safety pin.
Like a handkerchief, on your... wrapped around your neck.
This cult was not prepared for Aeon the Destroyer!
But who is, though, really?
Fair. I am amazing. Wow, rude.
So, what do you guys do?
Is this, inside, or is this, a village outside or on the edge of the pit or something?
This is what you see. You don't see the pit, but you see that this is a village built around a very large stone building. In the center.
So we are outside.
So I believe
yes,
I aced that quiz. Looks like the armor aced the quiz. You snuck in, I assume?
I aced the quiz.
And I'm guessing the guy with the puppers died.
Wait, where am I?
You're with the group.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm the only one that's not there because I decided to go all aggro and attack him.
Wait, so where's Carter?
You don't know.
With any luck, he got a proper burial.
And you see the door that the two came out of open, and you see Pitmaster Willem.
I turn and walk away and act like I belong.
Okay, roll either a bluff or a stealth check, depending on which is better.
24 on stealth?
Okay, he looks around, doesn't notice anything. Where'd your friend go? You turn around and the back of your black robes kind of mix in quite well.
Good thing I wear dark colors as Rogue Man.
So he looks around and where did your friend go? He's not there to take a quiz. Well, that doesn't matter. Would you two like to join for our worship tonight?
Can I do a search and see if there are sewer grates around?
Okay.
Or a manhole? Sure. Or something that would go to where they throw all their literal shit?
Oh, dinner!
Mm-hmm.
15 perception?
From what you can get, this village is not this is a village built with walls around it, and this is a very small village. This is a very, the best building in here is the main church-like building in the center. There is no, sewer grates. You can see outhouses. You can see... Yeah, it's not like a nice city where it's oh, this is where the sewage goes. This is just let's shit in the hole in the ground kind of village where
Gross.
People care more about farming and all that, and tending to their crops than they actually do where do I shit.
How well sealed are the buildings? What are they made out of? The not big one.
Stone, logs.
So there'd be gaps between the things?
Yeah, there would be hay roofs, there would be stuff like that.
Okay.
And he continues, well, we kind of let our new initiative sleep in the bunkhouse for a few nights before they're able to, build their own home and raise a family here. So, would you mind sleeping in the bunkhouse for the night? Just tonight, and then we will help you find a plot of land to receive later.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, turns to Archon. Is that okay?
Aeon?
Aeon, sorry.
I suppose this will work for me.
He smiles, and what about your friend here? Is he
Is there any kind of
working with you?
natural cavern around here?
No, I'm sorry, but if you wish, we can help you build a stone house and kind of give it a caverny feel.
I'll sleep on it.
He smiles and says, well, service will be in about an hour. You can go and just talk to the other members here, and they will lead you where to go. I need to prepare my speech, and then we'll see you there. And I want to greet you and welcome you to the Holy Church of the Pit. Nods and then kind of walks off towards the main building of the center.
Meanwhile, Dresden's like miles away, just walking nice and calm. Everything's fine here.
Everything's good, everything's good. You see somebody approach you, like, sir, why aren't you wearing your regalia?
I ruined it.
Oh, well, I can go ask Pitmaster Willem to get you an extra one.
That would be great.
Okay, you just wait right here, and what's your name? I'll tell him, because he knows everybody who's, he interviewed everybody who came in here, so he would know, your size and all that, so...
Oh, I'm Carter.
Oh, nice to meet you, Carter. I guess
Ooh, very sneaky.
And he walks out, and he walks away, and you're kind of relatively alone.
I
And
turn
you see
around,
kind of-
I go to the nearest house. I check the window to see if it's occupied.
No, it is not occupied.
I try the door.
It's unlocked.
I go in.
Okay.
Do they have a spare rope?
There's a closet filled with robes.
I take a robe.
Appears that a single person lives here. Okay, and you just put it on.
I take a robe and I leave 5 gold somewhere that it's not going to be like super obvious that I'm leaving payment.
Yeah, no, there are enough robes here that like the individual would be like, oh, this is my favorite pair of robes because they all seem exactly the same.
That's okay. I just put like 5 gold in the guy's like under his bed or something,
Okay, so yeah, he would find it later.
and then I put on the robe. And
Okay,
I
and
meander out and back in the direction that I last saw the gang.
okay, and you see your two friends, the giant slime and the pseudo dragon, standing there, and you're wearing a pair of robes that match theirs.
I'm in, guys.
Yay!
Also, we should really find Carter. I think he might be dead.
Who?
The other guy, the other guy looked like me.
Looked like you.
The one that. How do you see?
The one with the...
Yes.
Oh my god!
The one that yesed like me. The one.
Yes.
The one that yesed like me that also wasn't.
Just pretend that he
Aeon, I don't
understands
know
what
how
you're
to
talking
explain it to
about.
this guy.
The one with the dog, maybe?
The really
one with the
annoying
dog.
one with the
Oh, the
accent
six-legged
that didn't
one.
make sense.
What the fuck? The six-legged one? Oh my god! That's the best.
Is Aeon the 8-legged? No, he's 6-legged as well.
He's two-legged because he sits on his fucking
He's
shoulder.
got extra arms. He's like the 4-armed one.
Well, he said six-legged, not arm, so I think
know,
he
but I'm
only
just trying to
detects him
figure
by
out how he tells us all
footfall.
apart.
I think it's by footfall. I think he just tests the vibrations in the ground to see like the
Yeah.
frequency of steps.
He has like
Oh my
10-foot radius
God.
of blind sight.
60
Jesus
foot.
Christ. That's ridiculous.
It's a 60-foot blind sight.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
But I assume it's done through like vibrations because no eyes.
Why are you a slime?
We should really find
This
the
is the
6-legged one.
best.
Okay, so what do? You have an hour until service.
Well, that seems like a good time to go looking where we're not allowed, because everybody will be there.
Yeah, I feel like not going to the church while you're in the cult will not end well.
Well, I mean,
If you're
they
looking for-
also don't know that I'm here. as far as they know, they think I'm Carter.
Okay.
So I could just go around and use Rogue Man things.
Okay. So, do you look for somebody in particular? Do you...
What is the best way to find Carter? Carter is the one that's good at tracking. Carter, track yourself!
I'm in a
Carter.
dark room and unconscious. Oh.
No, you're awake now. I can kind of say
Holy shit. Oh, man.
you're
That's
in a dark
way worse than kinky mind flayer sex.
Is it though?
Oh.
You're in a dark room, and with bars on the wall.
Oh, free alcohol!
Hmm.
And you see a very gaunt individual, kind of like leaning in the corner of the room. He's still moving, he's alive, but you can't see his face.
Huh. Hey, mate, what's up?
Hey, when did you get here?
Like maybe an hour ago.
Did he drop you in here as well? Kind of points up.
Yeah, well, I mean, I
to the
did
ceiling
attack
that
the
they-
guy.
You tried to attack him?
Yeah, did you do the same thing?
Yeah, I tried to. Yeah.
What's your name, mate?
My name is Willem.
Oh, no. So that's the story, huh? So what is that guy?
Who?
The guy that's taking your place and calls himself
My place?
Willem. Oh yeah, that dude who attacked me. His name was Willem. Does he
Oh,
look
the man-
anything like the guy outside?
Oh, he looked exactly like him.
Yeah, he looks exactly like you.
His face, like, kind of a little bit shocked. But no, I attacked Pitmaster James.
What the fuck? What? You attacked Pitmaster James? Who's Pitmaster James? I only know Pitmaster Willem.
I'm Willem.
Yeah, I know. And I attacked a guy that looked like you, because you certainly don't look like the guy I attacked. You're way too skinny. I mean, you have the same face.
He just looks at you in shock.
Do you not get it, mate? There's some dude impersonating you, probably through magical means.
I don't. Why would he? Why would he want to be me?
He's probably a big douchebag. I don't know.
Okay, and
Sorry, regional dialect. I don't know if you know what a douchebag is. So, how are we gonna get out of here? Because I think he's killing all of your people through ritual sacrifice.
through the pit.
Yeah, speaking of, what is the pit exactly?
I snuck in here, and I was able to, he kind of like uses air quotes, to join this cult before they found out I was a fraud and sending out letters to the outside through the children.
Right.
And this cult, I don't know what's in the bottom of that pit.
Well, I'm guessing it's evil, mate.
No, it's more than that.
Jesus, it's a fucking hole in the ground. How do people not know this is here?
No, it's a spiral staircase on the outside. And they just walk down it and never come back up. They don't fall, they don't jump, they don't even act like they know you're there. Walk, it's just as if the whole world disappears and they just walk down it. They walk down the staircase and they never come back up.
Yeah, that's the general story we've been getting from people who've had close encounters with these people. Alright. We need to get out of here. Got any, like, lockpicks on you?
If I did, you really think I'd be here?
Well, it's a good thing I've, hang on a second.
What?
It's a good thing I've got this set of thieves' tools on me.
Oh my, yes, you have all your items.
Yup. I'm gonna lockpick the door.
Okay. And as you're doing that, we cut immediately to the rest of the group.
So I wonder if they killed Carter's dog, too.
Oh no! Fuck off!
Are they gonna eat it?
I mean, it'd be wasteful not to, right? Get some stir fry up in here.
And as you guys are talking, you see Carter walk up to you.
God damn it.
Carter, what do you do?
Oh, this is the... Wait. Is this real Carter or fake Carter?
What does Carter say to the group?
Hello! G'day, everybody! No, good day, everybody. What is going on?
Does it smell like him?
Are we
it looks like him.
having a bit of a toss-up here, mates?
Does it have Douglas?
What's a Douglas?
I detect evil. Got like a 30-something? I don't fucking know. It's
No, yeah, you...
Come on, mate. I'm kidding, mate. Come on. What? Dude, come on. It's fine.
Does it vibrate like him?
It vibrates like him, it sounds just like him.
Is it evil?
You don't know.
What's up? Why are you guys all staring at me weirdly? Like,
No weirder than
are you guys
usual.
okay?
We kind of had bets on whether you were dead or not, and I had a lot of money riding on you dying, you asshole.
Oh, yeah, that whole thing. Well, I mean, I tried to, I was going to attack him, but, like, I don't know, it just seemed not right to do so. I kind of want to play this all out in the long run.
So Douglas is not here?
I don't know.
I'm asking DM.
I mean, he's
Douglas is
probably
not with
off
you.
somewhere. I don't keep track of him.
You said Douglas isn't here?
Douglas is not with me.
Okay.
No. I guess they're like feeding him or something. I don't know. They seemed fine, so I just kind of left him with them.
All right.
Where did you go? Because we all came through this door after we answered the question.
Well, I had to get more. I had to get more convincing done. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. If you know what I'm saying.
You answered the questions wrong.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I mean,
What an idiot.
there's really only one right answer, really.
You guys do notice that,
Well, Mass is about to start.
yeah, you do notice that he's wearing an amulet similar to the Thornstone amulet. Actually, exactly Stone amulet
Do we have these kind of
That-
amulet?
that Eleves had.
I don't remember who any of those people are.
I detect
Believe-
magic on it.
The Drow. Oh, it's magic.
Are you detecting magic on this amulet here?
Yes!
Why?
I felt like it.
I don't appreciate that. Please stop.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This fucking game.
I guess we should go to mass.
Yep,
yeah,
Mass
you
is
can open
about to
Mass.
start.
You can all go look for fucking.
I go to Mass. Like a
I
good
walk
boy.
in the direction that fucking Carter came from.
The fucking distrust in this game. It's beautiful.
Good thing I'm secretly a paladin, because fuck all these people.
Okay, Carter came from a door that is locked.
Bust it down.
I
Bust
am
it
usually
down.
to the side. Anybody looking? We all go to mass.
What is the
Use
door
your
made of?
Perception.
People are starting to make their way to mass.
Okay. I'm gonna act like I'm going to mass and then do that. Oh, I forgot my keys, and then spin around again and then head the other way. And
Real convincing.
Oh
Grade
shit!
A
I left the
acting.
oven on. I'll be right with you guys.
And then I'm gonna try and fucking open this fucking door.
Okay, roll to pick up the lock.
Oh, that was terrible. 14.
Oh, no, it doesn't unlock.
Okay. I take 10. And I get a 20.
It still doesn't unlock. Whatever's down here, they don't want you getting into.
What is the door made of?
I take 5 minutes or whatever it takes to take 20 on a disabled device. I think it takes a
And
minute or something.
makes it 30.
I forget how long it is. I gotta see. I don't want to miss.
What is the door made of?
It's made out of wood and iron.
What is the locking part made of?
Metal.
Jesus Christ.
You're not there, though.
Oh. Oh, I thought this was all of us. My bad.
Okay, so you take a 30. You get a 30.
Yeah, I'll take 20 and get a total of 30.
Okay, yeah, the door finally unlocked. But roll a stealth check.
29.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nobody notices you as you sneak down into the pit, or into the door.
It's the pit!
No, it goes downward.
How far downward?
Not too far. You can see that it steps off and then kind of turns to the right.
Would you describe it as dim light down here?
It's dim light, yes.
Oh, perfect. I'm fucking invisible.
Okay.
In your giant suit of armor.
I have hide in plain sight. In dim
Oh my
light.
god.
Yup. I'm invisible.
Okay.
I will detect evil before I descend.
You notice some... No, you don't notice any... What does Detect Evil work on? All. Like, just list off things that it works on.
Alright, hang on.
Anything that emits an evil aura.
Yeah, anything that emits an evil aura. So most of the time that's creatures, but not always. Also does like spells and spell auras and stuff.
Okay, you do detect some evil down there.
Okay. Where did everybody else go? Because if they
Into
haven't
this-
gotten very far, I'm gonna wave the shit over them. Get the fuck over here!
No, they're probably in the temple right now.
Oh fuck. We can cut to them.
Okay.
I'm gonna do stupid shit.
Okay. As you do that, you all, Carter, you actually guys lose Carter as you make your way into the very crowded building. Now it's just Aeon and, Aeon and,
Reginald?
Reginald, sorry. Yep. In a room. Or in this large room just filled with people wearing similar robes, and you see Willem stand up, and this room is very large.
Wait, Carter and Willem are in the same room?
Nope. Carter kind of was lost in the crowd.
Okay.
Pitmaster Willem stands up on a kind of a podium behind it, kind of a pulpit, stands up, and motions to the center of the room where there's this huge pit that's made with smooth black stone that goes all the way down it, and just a set of stone stairs that just kind of go around it, and you see multiple rotations that just keep going down and down until the pit just goes dark. And
Are there any rocks on the floor?
no.
Okay.
Like, this is like in a church. This is a building.
The pit is inside the church?
Yes.
What a scam.
And he smiles. Goes, every week, we allow somebody to go down into the pit and experience euphoria, experience eternity with God. And every week we draw a name, and the pit will decide who gets to go down there. And he motions to a young woman who brings up like a bowl of names, and he says, well, I would like to welcome the new initiates, and kind of points to you two.
I wave.
Yeah, wave, whose names I will put into the pot. Takes them, throws them, he takes them, writes your name on it, throws it in, takes it, writes your name on it, Archon, throw it in.
Aeon.
Now.
Archon?
Aeon. Throws
Nice.
him in the bowl, kind of waves his hand over, and a fire just erupts in the bowl. And then when it dies down, a single scrap of paper just flies into the air. He reaches up, grasps it, unravels it in his hand, smiles, and says, this week's sacrificial lamb is Sevely. And the whole room cheers. Yeah, the whole room cheers. The golems the slime's like dum 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 dum.
Is that a name that's significant to us?
Sevely is the brother of a
Okay.
who you see, a drow that looks familiar from paintings, stand up, smile, hug Willem, and everybody watches as he walks down the staircase and into darkness.
He's probably fine.
And the two people in the mass are the two people that aren't going to do anything about it.
Yeah, no, you're not going to do shit. You're just going to do this.
Aeon has no personal connection to this guy.
What's going on?
The guy that you were sent to go see just walked into the pit.
Yeah, civilly just walked into the pit.
I have nothing but fire spells. I can't do anything.
I didn't know we were looking for this person.
I wish to shake his hand before he descends.
Okay, he kind of walks
I
by,
cast
shakes your
endure
hand.
elements on him.
Endure elements?
What the
Okay.
fuck?
I cast Absolution when I shake his hand.
What the fuck?
That's all I've got.
Are we just buffing this guy? Like God?
And he walks down the pit.
Even with Absolution?
What's Absolution do?
You purge impure thoughts from the target's mind and fill him with excellent relief at the forgiveness of his sin. Absolution ends all charm or compulsion effects affecting the target.
Nope, he still walks down.
Man, that's some powerful mojo right there.
Do you like my mojo, baby?
And he walks him down into the pit.
That's
And
probably
then
fine.
Pitmaster Willem begins going into a speech about trust and false believers, and how beautiful and wonderful the pit is. And we cut to Dresmond.
I descend the creepy staircase of death.
You're not in there. Oh, yeah, you do.
Stealthily.
You do. And you're invisible, correct?
As long as it's dim light, I can make a stealth check, even though I'm standing on the staircase in plain fucking sight.
Okay, does that work with blind sight as well?
Yeah, it's because normally you'd only be able to make a stealth check if you had concealment. So this basically ignores that thing, and as long as it's dim
just
light,
roll a
I can
stealth
make
check.
a stealth. Stealth for no fucking reason. I got a 23.
Oh, well, they're not that perspective. You notice two skeletons on either side of the doorway at the bottom, just standing there.
Okay.
And you can sneak by them, I guess.
Is the door open?
No.
I'll just walk up to the door. Just give it a little tug.
It opens up. And you see... I'm sorry, Will, I forgot your character's name again.
Carter.
You see Carter, and...
We have a lot of non-rememberable names this time around.
You see Carter and a very gaunt and sickly Willem standing there on the other side of the door, as the two skeletons look at the door and then look up at Carter.
Wait, there's two skeletons?
Yes. Like, you broke out, started walking the door just opened in front of you, and two skeletons turned around and just stared at you.
I take my greatsword and I put it through the side of the one.
Okay.
Don't speak the language.
Do you speak on my language?
But do skeletons actually have a language or no?
No, they're not dog creatures.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm gonna shoot the one that didn't get hit.
Okay. Each of you roll an attack and roll damage.
Skeletons were unaware of me, yes?
Alright, wow, I'm getting good rolls today. It's a 17 plus
24.
11, so 28.
Oh no, those both hit.
Okay.
Oh, and I can
So
see these guys, so I can Vital Strike.
I am also vital striking, and I get sneak attack.
And because you are
A 7, a 2, plus 4, 9 plus 4, that's 13. And how far away are these guys?
like in front of you, like you were just standing at the about to grab the knob and it.
Oh, okay, so yeah, point blank shot also applies here. So yeah, 14.
14 damage?
28 on the one.
Yes.
Oh no, they both collapse. They both die.
Why were they having skeletons, Goddess? They're so weak. They're just skeletons. They could have had cult members. They would have put up more of a fight. That doesn't... whatever.
Well, they probably just wanted something that never tired.
So
Yeah,
Carter,
but there's a magic cost.
Are you still wearing the helmet?
Yes.
Okay, I assume it's.
I look fucking retarded.
And do you see? And you guys go like up and out, or do you want to continue exploring this area?
What about Willem that's over there? Because I can see if there's another dude in prison or whatever.
Yeah, that's the real Willem. Apparently, oh, by the way, I'm the real Carter. Hi.
Oh yeah, there's
I don't
a fake
know if
Carter
that guy
walking
was...
around. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I figured as much.
It's really bad.
I'm pretty sure he's some sort of doppelganger or something. I don't know. I can't really tell. I've never really had
He doesn't
a
seem
guy
like a
who
very nice
disguised
fellow.
himself as.
He turns you.
Yeah,
never
no.
talked to doppelganger.
I
I mean, you talked about your mind flare girlfriend a lot.
mean, I've had a lot of girlfriends, mate. If one of them was a doppelganger, would I have been able to tell?
I'm just saying, if you're
That's a
nervous
good
enough,
point.
you can fuck yourself in bed.
I mean, have you ever wanted to try that? This is becoming more and more about your fetishes rather than mine.
You've never thought about, like, would I have sex with my clone? Can we get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, how about we
No.
do that rather than talking about my many sexual encounters with the third kind?
Let's unlock his door.
The door's unlocked.
Oh.
Yeah, hi, I already broke out, thank you.
Oh, I thought they were in two different cells for some reason.
No,
It's
they're
almost
in the
like I'm
same-
not totally fucking incompetent at everything I do.
Well, I don't
Not like that other guy. What was Tio? I think.
Yeah,
Roasted.
fuck that guy.
So do you guys
He's
leave?
dead.
Do you guys leave, or do you...
I fucking leave.
Yep.
Are there like? Is this like a whole like a bunch of doors down
Willem.
Nope, it's just
Willem.
the one. This is like...
I turn to Willem and I say, "It's like Willem, you may want to like lay low for a little bit. Maybe get as far away from here as possible."
I mean, how are we going to leave without the guards seeing us? 1, 2... I feel like you need to lay
You're
low.
fucking Willem, dude. You can just leave.
Were the skeletons wearing anything like armor, robes?
They
You
were
don't
wearing
need
armor.
an
They were wearing-
excuse. You're the leader of this cult now. They're basically gonna do anything you say.
I pick
But,
up the armor and toss it to Willem.
I would get the fuck out of here in case there's some huge magical explosion after we fuck up this pit god.
I am not letting this thing take any more people. I am helping you.
Oh boy. Alright,
I do
fine.
appreciate the offer, but you really don't look like you're in any condition to help anyone.
Yeah, for real, dude. Unless you have the strength of a bull. And I give him my
I'm holding
strength
it.
of bull.
I
from-
pull it out and give it to you, so you can give it to him. But
Yes,
this is going to
okay.
end in tears, because I guarantee it's going to be fucking worthless.
I
And-
really,
and does
really
he drink
hope
it?
you're not like a mage.
Okay, does he drink it?
I mean, I don't know, does
I mean,
he?
do you hand it to him?
Yeah, I hand it to him.
Oh god.
Should I drink it now?
I mean, whenever you feel is right. I don't know what we're gonna be up there.
I'm gonna go out and kick that dude's ass. And he drinks it, and then he polymorphs into a bull.
Oh, nice.
He's probably more useful like this, honestly.
Actually, yeah. Now that I think about it,
Is he a strong-looking
him
bull?
up, if we can get him up the stairway through the door, we can cause some major fucking damage.
Well, actually, he's on the wrong side of the door. His horns are too big.
I mean,
We'll just turn him sideways.
Yeah, just turn your head sideways, mate.
He looks at you. So where the fuck did you get this potion?
you can still
Some
talk!
dude. Some dude, mate. I don't know.
This really did not help at all. Do you have any other potions that can change me into something else?
I have this this cat this what was it called?
Cat's Grace.
Cat's Grace.
Which
I have
actually might be pretty
Cat's
helpful.
Grace. I mean, it's probably gonna turn you into a cat, mate.
But I'd rather be a cat and be able to sneak around than fucking a bull
Alright, well then.
of a
Here
compound.
you go, Cat's Grace. And I kind of shove it in his mouth.
And he turns into a small black cat.
Is he fuzzy?
He's floofy.
I
I want to check real quick. I want to check my bag of holding. Is it just a regular bag?
Well,
That
what do you do
holds
with the bag of
things?
holding?
I try to put my whole bow inside of it.
Okay. The bow, nothing happens to the bow. But it fits in like a whole bag of holding.
Alright, I take the bow out and then I shove my arm inside it.
Oh, why? Don't do that.
Okay, roll a reflex save.
Ah, of course. 18 plus
Okay. You take
9. 27.
You take it clamps down in your hand for damage, but you get your hand out just in time. And as you do that, the
Yeah.
helm you have activates, and you see a long black tendril attached to
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's not a bag of holding, it's a,
Devouring.
yeah. It's like the mimic version.
I mean, you can still use it.
Sure, if you want to put it on somebody's head.
Fucking-
Devour them.
It's a fucking, yeah, no, he was right, it's a bag of devouring.
So what languages do you speak, Will?
I'm going to find this dude that sold it to me, and I'm going to shove this over his fucking head.
That seems a little extreme.
Will,
Carter.
No.
what languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Dwarven, Elven, and Orc.
Okay,
Which is ironic considering I had sex with a mind flayer. I'm pretty sure I could have learned more from her.
Yeah, no, it's weird because when you see this tendril, something in your mind speaks, but in a language you cannot comprehend.
Oh great, and it's talking to me. I'm gonna get rid of this post haste because I don't need some sort of bag of eldritch devouring.
That seems wise.
Yeah.
I detect evil on it.
It is not evil, but it is definitely very chaotic.
Oh man, you might actually. I got a
Oh.
22. No, 20. Yeah, 22 on my fucking stealth. You might actually notice me casting shit. Holy shit.
No, you notice him move his hand, and this is not evil, but it is very chaotic.
Well, whatever.
In the same way that a demon can be lawful,
That's devils.
I'm sorry, devil.
Let's
can
get
be
our outsiders correct here.
I'm sorry. This is basically just like chaotic neutral. This is a being that exists to eat. It does not care. But it is aware enough that it tried to talk to one of your members, so that's...
Well, I'm gonna take the gym helmet off because
and then
that
you have
freaked
five-
me right the fuck out.
So, and then you need 5 minutes to activate it again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So, I say we go up and stop the mass.
Okay. Well, you walk up and you
a
see
lot of people up there.
you see masses letting
Well-
out. Nobody can see you. You see that mass is letting out, and you see a suit of armor, an old man with pseudo dragon, and a carter talking to each other.
I run up to the carter and I shove the bag of holding over his head.
Oh Jesus! That's,
Do you actually do this?
The second carter?
oh,
Yes.
God.
Yes. I shove the bag of holding over his head.
I fucking duck behind something before
No,
this all.
this is like far off in the distance. Like they do not see you.
Oh, I
After
creep up behind him.
Willem, the cat Willem, looks at you and says, "I don't think you should do that.
Oh,
I'm just
it would be really
To
funny.
be fair, I also told that to Archon, and that didn't stop anybody.
no.
It would be
wow.
really funny, mate.
I'm just
I'm not bitter.
It would bite his head right off.
And
Clean
you run the-
off.
And you're in the middle of a cult compound with
I'm-
hundreds of people
Oh, what are they gonna do?
that are willing to
Mm.
die for him.
They're a bunch of nerds.
Okay.
They did
How-
imprison you once, and now they're in
How
prison.
easy
Yeah,
did it
you
take for him to
know
kick
what?
your-
That did
Did you do the
that
thing
didn't
where
go
you
so
grabbed your-
well.
Did you do the thing where he just grabbed your neck? and
Yeah,
popped
yeah,
out?
he did. Yeah.
No, Chad, no. Then that's not good. So
I mean,
let's not.
he can't control me if he doesn't have a head.
But let's not try to get in melee range of the.
Yeah, well, then touch attacks aren't really my strong suit. Let's go check out the pit.
We should get you a robe to blend in before we do that.
No, I'm really sneaky, and as I
The
stand
skeletons
up.
did have robes on them,
Oh, okay, I
perfect
take
then.
the robe from the skeleton.
and Willem is just a cat, so you can like hide him under. Shirt.
So the doppelganger is
What
no
happened to
longer.
Douglas?
Douglas?
Was he in the cell?
Oh, I haven't. Oh shit, that's right. I have a dog. I have no idea where he is. Can we look for my dog first?
That's really
I don't
bad.
really
We
care.
gotta find your
I
dog.
don't really care about these people more than I care about this dog. Now that I realize that he's missing.
Okay,
Well,
you guys can go search for him.
Yeah.
I care
I'm gonna
about both,
track
but
him.
Let's not
And we
get
cut-
killed.
We cut back to Aeon and
Reginald?
Reggie. Yeah, Reginald. What are you guys doing? You're talking to Carter. He's like, "Oh yeah, that was great. That was a great
Carter, you get to be in
service."
both scenes. This is
So-
awesome.
Yeah, I
Dude.
know.
Carter, what do you do?
What do you do with your
Boy,
life?
the pit sure is great, isn't it? I really like the pit.
Yes, Carter, we don't need to pretend that we love the pit when no one else is around.
Pretend?
Oh, we don't?
This
It's
fucking
just
game.
us boys.
Boys?
In the hood.
Boys? I didn't realize you were both male.
I don't
I mean,
understand.
how could you
the
not?
pit
I have
is
such a commanding male voice.
the pit is good. It is everything that one could possibly want in the human experience.
All right, Reginald, sidebar here. I think he's been brainwashed, so let's just ditch him. We're communicating. I'm just direct to you right now, so Carter.
I can hear everything you
No,
say,
you can't.
mate.
because telepathy,
I
can
agree.
Actually, say straight to him.
So really loud.
He uses telepathy to talk.
Carter, I'm feeling under the weather, and Reginald is going to take me to the sick bay.
I am?
Yes.
I'll come look for you later.
I mean, I could just kill you right here if you want.
I think it calls for some advanced medical assistance. It has to do.
No,
with,
no, you'll be fine. I'll
It
take
has
care
to
of
do
you.
with my appendix, my teeny tiny appendix.
I don't think that's a good idea. He said he wanted to kill you, but the pit would never want to kill you.
Wait, who's killing who?
Right.
Nobody's killing anybody. The pit
I'll
is
just
going to
go see
save
the
us
school
all.
Nurse, and I'll catch you later. Bunsies for life.
May the pit be with you.
I get the fuck out of there.
Bye!
Oh, I love this game.
Reginald, what is your int score?
7.
Okay. Okay.
Is he
I'm
trying
lucky
to,
I
is
speak
he like
common.
Is he chaotic neutral?
Neutral good, thank you.
Oh my, he just threatened to kill somebody.
He said cure.
Heal.
Oh, I thought he said, I could just kill you right here.
Oh, I can heal you right here.
Oh man, I was gonna say, it's like, yeah, that would solve his,
No, don't worry, I'll make
affliction.
all the pain go away, friend.
All of it. 100% of all fuel.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Howdy.
Sorry, it went all quiet. Tell me about the rabbits, George.
Oh, they're lovely rabbits.
So, what do you guys do? Everyone.
Well, Aeon and Reginald try and get away from the brainwashed Carter.
We do?
Oh boy, yes! And
Oh.
unless you wish to die or be be washed.
Ugh.
So, what does Desmond and Carter and the real Carter and the real Willem
Well, the real
do?
Carter, please stand up.
You see
Please
Carter,
stand
the
up.
fake Carter. You see the fake Carter walk into a large building. Kind of, it seems like a main building that's off of
Wait, does Aeon
church
see
area. No, because Aeon's trying to get away.
Oh,
so
okay.
Carter.
I thought you were saying that.
But he goes off alone, right?
Yes.
Carter, I know what you're
Talking
thinking.
to myself.
Carter, I know what you're thinking.
I really want to take his head off, mate.
I understand that you have the Eldritch Bag of Death, but
Dresden, this thing, it is an instant kill machine. Do you know how fucking cool that is?
I mean, I suppose, but you also don't know what you're
Some
feeding on the other
point.
end.
At some point, I am going to put this over this man's head, and he is going to pay for doing unknown things to my dog and knocking me unconscious and imprisoning me.
That seems fair, but we should get your dog back first before they eat
No,
it.
no, I agree. My bloodlust is getting the better of me right now.
So if whoever is taking over the bodies kind of says the real Willem, who's a cat now, I didn't know you guys would find a use for these fucking dumbass fucking potions, but I guess you did.
Right?
No.
So he's like,
You
well,
put 'em in there.
I recommend we try to stop whatever is happening with the pit
Yes, that's on the agenda.
Alright,
before
fine.
we try and kill. Because
But I will say, if my dog ends up being dead, then we could have saved him. His
I
blood's on
understand,
your
but-
hands, mate.
I understand, but listen to
Despite
this.
the fact that I love my dog to death, do you know how long it took to train him?
That's why we need to go find Douglas.
So
I don't see why
5
we're still talking about it.
5 years.
Can I
He may
break something?
look
'Cause
like
I
a
am an
puppy.
NPC with important information. Can I talk now?
Sure.
Thank you, fucking shit. And this is all English.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate.
Whatever it
Did
is
you
in
catch
that
all
pit-
that?
Whatever it is in that pit, that thing that's pretending to be you and pretending to be me, has no control over it. Those are
Let's
two
call
separate
it
entities.
the mosh pit. I'm getting tired of calling it the pit, the thing in the pit. Let's call it the mosh pit.
He is
It's a
scared of
mosh
the
pit.
He is
The
scared of
mosh
the
pit.
He
The
is
mosh
scared of
pit.
the mosh pit.
Thank
He
you.
is frightened of the mosh pit. Whatever
Alright.
that is, whatever powerful entity that's pretending to be us, there's a much more powerful entity in that pit.
Okay, cool. Let's go down into the pit.
Well, then we should definitely take care of what's up here before we go down there.
I'm just saying that I feel like the pit is a separate thing than him.
Are you a second deity trying to convince us to go into the pit to feed some eldritch abomination?
I'm just saying we can solve
Dresden,
both
cast
problems.
detect evil on this big silly willy.
What? What are you talking about?
on the cat.
Do it. Cast detect evil on
I
him.
can't do
I
that.
say in my Brooklyn Australian accent.
I don't know what you're talking about. I can't detect things that are evil. That's ridiculous.
Mate.
Not detect evil on it.
Okay.
It's metagaming knowledge that he's.
I make a stealth check every time I cast detect evil.
What's your roll?
I got a 30.
30. Okay, you don't know, so he's casting Detect Evil. The Willem is not evil. The cat Willem is not evil.
Oh, thank God.
I pet him again.
But he's a cat
Why?
right now, though. I feel like that should,
They're inherently evil.
You're just petting a man, you know.
Yeah,
Just
but he's
because
also
he's a cat.
But he's also a
Yeah,
cat.
but he was
It throws
originally
off
a
the,
man. The cat isn't like an alternate form. It's just a thing that he polymorphed in. It'd be
That's
like
okay.
if
If
you
I polymorphed into a dog, I would expect you to pet me. Just so
That's
you
a fetish.
know. No.
Fine.
It seems like a thing that you should do.
Okay, so you guys see Aeon and fucking Reggie walking away in a separate direction, kind of away from the crowd and into the main bunking area. There aren't really a lot of people in that area because most of them have made their own house. You can tell that it would be like a lone place to be. And,
Let's go
you
catch
know,
up. We can have 2-1 group again.
yeah, do you do that?
Yes, please.
Okay, you all catch up. You're basically all together.
I wave.
Aeon, you see Carter walking in, and with a cat, and with Dresmond.
Hey, guys.
Oh, I see.
Hey.
I see you have changed your familiar.
What?
Cats are much better than dogs.
Yeah, speaking of, where's my dog? Have you seen my dog anywhere?
Hey, guys, I found the real Carter.
No,
By
but
the
they
way.
did say Korean
yeah,
was
by the
on
way.
the menu tonight.
They did not eat my fucking dog.
Well, as you walk in, this is like a area with multiple rooms. And you see actually you hear like whimpering and scratching
Where? Coming from where? You cut
in one
out.
of the rooms.
I go to the room and I open the door.
And you see your dog.
Hi, Douglas! Good boy!
That was easier than I thought it would be.
Except his intestines are spilling out all over the floor, and the scratching was his last desperate attempt to
Oh,
No.
wow.
cling on to life.
He's fine.
Wow.
Stabilize.
Wow, that's terrible.
Yes, stabilize the slime. The slime just stabilizes my dog. Yeah, he's a good boy. He's my good boy. You're my good boy. Yes, you are.
He's kind of nervous, as if
Oh,
he doesn't,
right.
he doesn't
He
trust
did
you.
that thing.
And then he,
Right,
and then he
no. It's me, mate.
and
It's
then he
me.
smells you, and then kind of like nods and like starts lapping his feet and stuff. Like, oh yes.
He nods in affirmation,
Well,
as
I
we
mean,
both do. As we both do whenever we look at each other.
The dog realizes you're real.
Nice.
But this also means
He gives me a thumbs up
this also
with
means
his
that
paw.
this also means that the fake Carter is probably going to be sleeping here tonight.
Oh, it's back over the head time, boys. Oh, hey,
else
by
is
the
in
way,
this
all
room?
those fucking, all those items that I bought ended up being bogus. This cat here is the real Willem that I gave the potion of cat's grace to. Turns out it turns you into a real cat. Before this, he turned into a bull because I gave him the bull strength. And the Masterwork War Axe I had broke. And oh, this is a bag of devouring right here. Go ahead and put your arm into it. It's fun. You only take 4 damage.
That. Oh, God.
Any takers? No? Aeon? Jump inside?
I will
You know you
destroy
wanna.
you.
Okay, so Willem,
Reggie?
the real Willem, I think I don't know what the plan should be.
Oh my god! You can
What?
talk!
He's been talking.
I know. He was making a joke.
I'm just saying that we need to stop whatever's in that pit.
Yeah, I think you've
You are
said
very
that like
focused on
7 times now.
We're going to get to that. We just have a
Yeah.
large cult of brainwashed people and potentially fake people to deal with. So, we're working on that.
What?
So we. What?
So as you say that, you hear a knock at the door. And what does Carter say on the other side of the?
Oi, mates! You want to go take a really long look at the pit? Like a really long, personal, close look, like really far down inside the pit.
Oh my god! I
It'll be
read
really
this.
So
fun.
he's on the other side of the door, right?
Yes, and the real Carter and Willem are staring at each other. Willem goes, "We need to hide."
And am I there, or was?
Why
was
do we
that
need to
just,
hide?
I wasn't
He's
thinking about
one
that.
dude. He's
We're
one
just-
guy.
We're all here.
Alright.
We should
Yeah.
we should bring him in here and then fuck him up.
Hey,
Go away,
Aeon.
Carter! I am masturbating.
Aeon.
What's up?
You got fire magic at the ready, right?
Am I a dragon? Yes, of course I do.
Okay, I'm gonna open the door, and as
Honestly,
soon as I
insulted that
do,
you even asked.
look,
Let
I'm
him
just
come in
saying.
before- we can't. We need to get him in here so that people outside don't know we're killing him, and then you can just assume his place.
Nah, fuck it. If we make enough noise, they'll all get scared.
So what you're saying
That
is you
doesn't-
don't want noise.
What I'm saying is, when we open up the door, just blast the shit out of them with everything we've got.
Well, I'm
Okay,
gonna
you do that.
No
spot
Russian
to hide.
style. Straight up breach and clear. No Russian.
I think we
No
should-
Aklo.
I mean, we could do it that way, but I'm not sure that would be
Yeah, I
best.
don't know. I'm playing really aggressive for
I
a
think we
ranger.
should be very aggressive, but bring him in and then kill him.
Yeah.
So you take like one side of the door, I'll take the other side of the door, and the two people that he's been friends with
I cast
All right.
silence on myself,
visible. Oh, good, no, we
Alright.
can't talk anymore.
and it emanates in a 20-foot radius around me.
So
I
the
do
building
fucking
isn't that
army
big.
motions, and I point to the corner, and I go and hide in the corner.
Alright.
You see the door.
Someone he
break
trusts. Reggie, open the door.
I
He
open the
trusts
door.
you.
You open the door and there's nobody there.
Well, shit.
I try and tell them there's no one here.
Close the door. Close the door again.
What?
We can't
Close
speak.
the
It's
door.
silent here.
What?
Fuck. I closed the door. Anything? Nothing?
You close the door, yeah, and it's closed now.
What the fuck was that shit?
Well, he'll have to come back eventually. Not that
Is
I
he
can
just-
tell that to you.
Is he trying to draw us out into the fucking hallway? I'm so spooked right now. I'm so frightened.
How large is the bunkhouse?
How can we
How many people?
fight an enemy that thinks like this?
There's 6 rooms. Each of them hold a bed and a chest, and that's it.
Oh,
How
let's
big
look
are
at the
the
place.
So the fact that you cast silent, it emanated outside of the building.
And
This is
there's
a 20-foot radius.
And there's 6 rooms in this building?
Yes.
How many people are in the building? Total. That I can
Well-
feel.
This group is in here. Yeah, and that's about it.
one else?
No one else.
I say we leave.
I checked the rooms for stuff.
Oh, they're all empty. Like, genuinely, there are no items in here.
Okay. So, is Fake Carter going to come back tonight? What do you guys, or should we like go hunt him down?
I mean, we probably shouldn't go hunt him down. Like, that's just begging to be ambushed.
That is just begging to be ambushed, but
It's
also
starting
setting
to
up
get
an
dark.
ambush.
It's starting to get dark as people start going back to their houses. Not for, like, mandatory reasons, but just for, like, I'm
We
sleeping.
could go investigate the pit.
I think we should deal with your doppelganger first, because having two of you around is going to be troublesome.
Having one of you around is troublesome.
I mean, that seems like,
Haha! Burn!
wow, I thought we were all friends.
we
I
are.
guess we're like B team, so Malix and whatever the Drider's name is, I've already forgotten.
Or C team.
Just chilled in town. Yeah,
Yeah, we
just
can-
chilled in town. And with the Warforged, that would have been super helpful. The brand new, basically invincible Warforged that can't really be like mind controlled by anything.
So Willem goes, well, we can't we can't get close enough to them. You can't get close enough to the other Willem without drawing attention because he knows what you look like.
So what you're saying is, I need to shave my beard and mustache off.
Yes, because you will look completely different without your mustache.
I mean, hey, you haven't seen me without my mustache before.
I mean, you know it's me and I'm a cat, so...
That's because you keep talking.
Yeah, that's because, yeah, you keep talking.
Wait, a cat's talking?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, right, you can't see anything. I apologize, mate. Yes, a cat's talking.
It's the small four-legged one.
Ah!
I pet the cat.
I have a...
I pet the dog.
You're just really into this. So I'm just saying that we might need to go look at the pit. I'm not pushing you either way. I'm just letting you know what I'm going to try to do. And I'm in cat form right now, so...
Well, did we see any other animals around? Like in the village?
You saw, like, pigs and stuff, and you saw some people, like, had dogs.
Okay, so it might not be that unusual.
Right.
Also, sorry about making you a cat. I'm sure we can
It's
get
fine.
that fixed
It's
later.
fine. It's better than a bowl, and I've only got, like, 2 hours this left, so...
Oh, well then you should definitely go look before that runs out.
Yeah, no...
I thought it was permanent.
No, who's... No.
What? I don't know. I don't know how those things work.
Who's coming with me?
I'll go with you.
And the DM might not want to split the group up again, because that's a fucking pain in the ass to...
I'll come
tell
with you.
story
I
wise.
thought you handled it pretty well.
I thought I did too, but I'm just letting you know that... Don't do it again, please.
Let's split the party up.
B-Team will stay here and lay an ambush for fake Willem.
Nathaniel is really good at messing with DMs lately.
So who wants to do what?
I don't
Question.
personally like the idea of looking at the pit before we handle the doppelganger, but if that's what the group wants to do, let's do that.
I mean, we can go handle the doppelganger. I think we've got enough firepower to fight him.
Did we know
God,
that
boom.
Big Carter's evil?
What?
Did we
Big
know?
Carter is evil.
Oh.
And I'm letting you guys know that I built him for a group that is much more OP than this group right here, so...
I don't know. I got some smite evil.
Yeah, and I'm very lucky. I'm a
I'm just
very lucky
I'm just
boy.
letting you know, because my computer's busted and like the group is mostly not here, that this is a fight that has a very, very high CR.
Oh, so we're basically fighting like 3 men down.
Yeah,
What if I just
exactly.
ate him while he's asleep?
Honestly, it's like 12:30 in the morning
Yeah.
here, and I gotta go to bed.
We can just...
Well, you
Like, I
don't
don't
wanna
have
go
work
investigate
tomorrow,
the pit
but
first,
I've got... Dude, I mean... I can barely keep my eyes open. You're lucky that I've been this involved so far.
We can just make a plan for next time.
Yeah, we can
Like,
just
yeah.
pick
play
this
again.
up.
We can play
Making a
Sunday
plan
and-
sounds fine.
I say that instead of fighting the doppelganger, yeah, we go investigate the pit, because I don't think we're going to be able to fight him effectively.
Well, if we lay a strong enough ambush,
I'm saying if the guys come back, I'll have them be like, "Oh, they were with the group time bullshit," just so they'll be able to play. when
I
they
just want to
join
do something
next week.
cool before they come and steal all the glory.
Right, exactly. So I'll let you guys kind of do some stuff before we end. Just kind of like plan out. We can kind of what you guys want to do.
Can we do like scouting, like scout out the pit and scout out the other building that they were looking that the doppelganger went into?
I mean, he might still be in there, but yeah, sure.
We have a
You guys
cat.
can make
We'll throw the
Yeah,
cat in the window.
Okay.
Not literally. I don't want to hurt the cat. They land
Right,
on our
right,
roof or
no,
something, but-
So the cat. If the cat doesn't, let me just roll perception check for him. Okay. He looks in and he doesn't notice anybody in either building. He looks in the windows. He kind of does the cat thing where he jumps up on the windowsill and kind of puts up against
He's
the
a male
glass.
cat,
and-
right? So this is a
Yeah.
literal peeping Tom?
I hate you.
Reginald, do you feel anybody? Anything?
What?
Do you feel anything?
I don't know. Do
Are
I?
you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
You feel somebody walking around in that.
I feel somebody walking around in there.
You can't really tell who it is.
I can't tell who it is.
I mean, you didn't.
What do they smell like?
They don't really smell like anything.
They don't smell like anything.
That's unusual.
Like, you can usually tell, like, people by smell, like, oh, that's definitely Carter, that's
It's
definitely
definitely
whatever.
a
that's-
doppelganger then.
Right, but you don't smell or notice anything distinguishable from this entity in here. Actually, roll a perception check or a knowledge. Just a perception check.
Me?
Mm-hmm. Because if you're using smell.
This is probably a 5.
15.
15? Smells kind of like rotting meat. Like cow that's been left out too long, or
So
like...
you're saying it smells delicious?
Yes. Like, you
Guys,
know...
there's food inside.
You like disturb a dead animal that's been dead forever, and it just that waft of smell that comes off of the carcass of an animal is faintly smelled around this area.
It smells very strongly of a large dead rat.
Do you guys want to go into the pit room, or?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I'm stopping whenever you guys want to stop, so I'm just going to continue if you guys say you want to do more stuff. Hello?
So to the pit room.
I'm still here.
Alright, so you kind of go to the church, and the door's locked, but you feel like one of you would be able to
Oh,
unlock the door.
yeah. I'll take the 20 if necessary.
Yeah. Yeah, no, if you take the 20, you get it. But roll a stealth check just to see if you're noticed.
28.
28? Yeah, nobody notices you.
When your stealth is so high, you have to open a calculator every time.
So yeah, you go into the building, and you see the pit, and the room is empty, and it's weird. You know, the only time you've ever seen this room is when it was full of people. This room is completely empty, and just a very large, black, shiny pit.
Where's the thing that was in here?
The pulpit?
No, I thought there was a shambling mass of undead flesh.
I was in the other room.
You smelt it, but
You don't know who dealt it.
you don't notice it here anymore.
Oh.
And this room is separate from the room that you saw the fake Carter go into.
Oh.
Like, it's attached to the side of the building, but like this is like a separate room.
Are there any, like, rooms in this building, or is it just like a giant open space
Nope.
with the pit?
Just one big open space with a pit.
I pull out a copper, and I toss it into the pit.
And you hear it, you see it fall, and you hear nothing.
That's not good.
Yep, that's a pit! No wonder why fake Carter
Jump
wanted
in
us
the
to see that
pit!
so bad.
So you want to jump in the pit?
Yes.
You have feather fall?
Yeah.
Or you just jump in the pit?
I do not have feather.
Surely Aeon has feather fall. He's a great dragon.
He can fly.
Even if we had featherfall, I feel like we'd all just die because we descend forever and die of starvation.
Oh wait, do you have light?
I mean, there's always a staircase.
No.
Yeah, I've got
I toss a single caltrop down.
And you hear nothing. Nothing.
I have a ring
We
of
should-
sustenance. Like I can.
I toss Douglas down. I'm just kidding.
Whoa.
Can somebody like toss something lit up? Like a
Yeah, I like grab one of the caltrops if he's wasting them and cast a light on it and drop it down.
You toss it down, and it lights up, and it falls, and it falls,
Oh.
and it falls.
Oh.
So you can't see it anymore.
Oh my god. That's
That's pretty deep.
Yeah, I don't.
5.4.
That's going to be several miles deep.
I take a few steps back from the pit. I have a healthy respect for heights. That's quite a height.
I mean, you can. There's a set of stairs right there.
All right,
Sure.
I descend the stairs.
Oh,
You
Fuck it.
oh
I
no!
follow.
Oh no! Let's not do
I
that.
follow.
No!
You can
Oh
just send
no!
one person down.
Dresmond, quit being such a coward. All the cool kids are doing it.
I am 100% not doing that. That is a terrible plan.
Wow, what are you? Some sort of square?
You see Carter.
Are you
I'm just
afraid,
gonna
cat?
No, Carter begins walking down. And Carter, you begin walking and walking. It almost becomes rhythmic as you're walking and kind of staring at the staircase in front of you. Feels like you're walking for about an hour. And then you turn to your left, and you look up the pit, and you've only gone 1/2 a rotation down on the staircase.
That's not good.
Roll a will save for me.
All right.
I can't fix this.
Actually, let me check. 19?
You don't feel forced or anything. Maybe you can make it down. I mean, you made some pretty good progress so far.
I've made 1/2 of a rotation
After what felt like an hour.
after what felt like an. Yep, but I'm
the
still
top of the
confident.
pit,
Let's
has it been an
go.
hour?
What?
From the top of the pit, how long are they like walking in slow motion, or are they walking at normal speed?
Nope, I will cut to that in a minute. Carter, you continue?
Fuck it. Yeah, let's go.
Alright. You roll another will save. You continue walking and walking and walking, and again you kind of get into the rhythm of it,
I roll another 19.
and you feel like tickling sensations like go across your face. as
I
you
put on the
continue walking.
helmet and just stop.
You stop. You
I
feel
just
like you
stand
keep going
still
to the top.
and put on the helmet.
What you see? All right, no, okay. I will tell you two things. It will take 5 minutes to do that.
Mm-hmm.
What you notice is that you've made 1/4 of a rotation past that after what felt like an hour.
Oh my god. I'm making
So you-
even less progress.
And
Well,
you push.
time to try and go back up, because this is
And-
going nowhere.
You can walk back up.
Just fine.
Yep, just fine.
What the fuck? I
And
look
you
down the
walk up?
pit. I
And,
walk up to the top and look down the pit with my gym glasses.
Okay.
Gym helmet.
I will describe what the others see. The others just see Carter walk down at a normal pace. It takes about like 15 seconds for him to make 75% of rotation, kind of look up confused, and walk back up.
So, yeah. How long did that take me?
Like 30 seconds.
Yeah, to me it felt like 3 hours. There's something screwy with this pit.
Really, you had to walk in it to find that out.
It's a pit of immortality.
Oh shit, is it? It's like one of the. It's like that pot that I used to smoke back in.
So when Carter comes back up,
John.
he looks almost kind of jaundiced. His face looks pale and slightly yellow tinged. Looks sickly.
Well, boys, I don't
He's back
feel
up.
very good, and then I
Well, you feel
throw
like
up
you're gonna-
blood everywhere.
So you feel like you're gonna throw up, yes.
My turn.
Yeah,
No,
go
that-
for.
no,
Actually,
don't do that.
I'm hunched
actually,
down.
I want to see how this pans out.
Okay, the same thing happened. Roll a will save. Also, Carter, after about 5 minutes, you're kind of fiddling with the helmet, and it activates. Which one do you activate? Do you want to see into the ethereal plane, or do you want to use True Sight?
24 will.
True sight.
True Sight, you see a magic aura around this thing, and you see nothing in particular. You can switch between the two, so I'll allow you to switch.
Alright, I'm going to look straight down the pit and switch to the ethereal plane.
Oh, what you see is thousands upon thousands of hands sticking out of the black wall. Look over at the
Ooh.
hulking figure walking down as they caress him. just grabbing at him, like gently touching him, brushing his face. These hands are almost skeletal with tight flesh and skin dried up on it. Every time it moves, you see them crack and crumble a little bit. And you look
Guys, I think there's something malicious about this pit.
down, and you look down.
I can't tell what it is specifically, but something doesn't seem right.
And you look down into the middle of the pit, and you look into infinity, stare into the, and you see this writhing ball of flesh, of arms and body parts, people in pain scowls, writhing and beating like a morbid heart, just moving in this infinity at the bottom of this pit.
That's probably nice.
So, I think these guys used a bayonet. I don't think we can beat this. Just say.
Well, you notice that the center of the pit is fine. Like, you look down, like, not against a staircase, and if you had a rope or something, the arms wouldn't be able to touch you.
We would need a helicopter.
Yeah, no kidding. Wait. Doesn't anybody have Featherfall? Like, anybody at all?
Nope.
Hang on, let me see what I've got.
I mean, again, I have wings.
Dude,
Yeah, you know what?
fly down
Fuck it.
there, though?
Aeon, you're pretty cool.
Absolutely not.
Alrighty.
How far down did I make it?
You made about half rotation. Do you want to turn around and go back up? Like, it felt like an hour.
Hey, yeah, when he comes back up, I have questions for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you ask him?
So, did you feel anything? Like hands grabbing at you?
As far as I know, no.
Can you, well, I guess you can't really see anything, can you? I give the gym helmet to Dresmond. And I'm like, hey, take a look through this. Take a look through the ethereal plane, if you would.
Sure,
And after 5 minutes, you notice the same thing.
I cast Detect Evil.
Very evil. Very, very, very. Like,
Okay.
you feel sick when you cast this spell.
I
Like,
take twice as many healthy steps backwards.
I haven't seen this much flesh since my college days.
So Willem looks up at you and asks, "What do you see?"
I see probably the most horrific thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Something really bad.
Yeah, a bunch of skeletal hands gently caressing the figures that walk down here. A bunch of pain, faces. Like, honestly, it looks like something out of, like, the deepest, darkest nightmares of some crazed lunatic.
Do the skeleton hands make contact with what they're touching?
Oh yeah, like full-on molestation levels.
I slither out of my armor.
Like, they were all up in your business, mate. Oh god, they were all up in my business. Ugh,
Well, you did
but
walk
also,
down the stairs.
it's kinda hot. But
I
it's
don't
kind
suppose
of
we see
hot,
anybody
though.
else on the stairs. I imagine.
You don't see anybody on the stairs.
Okay, I didn't think so.
That's really bad.
I just figured I'd ask.
Willem looks up at you. We have to go down there and stop it. You know this, right?
Well, yeah, no shit, but we need some way to get down there first.
I mean, do
Can you
have
cast
a
any
rope?
magic, Willem?
I mean, I do, but I can't cast Featherfall on everybody.
You can cast it on me. I'll do this all
What,
by
you have
myself.
As a cat?
Yeah, he can cast the spell.
Yeah.
What, doesn't he have, like, spell link with polymorph?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it doesn't affect his ability to cast a spell. Wait, is Featherfall a cleric spell?
No, I'm pretty sure you can cast Featherfall as a wizard. Yeah,
It's not a cleric spell. It's a wizard
No,
spell.
it's not.
It's arcane.
Wizard
I know
spell.
you can cast levitation on people.
Because what spell did I give him? Because I did give him a spell to help with.
If I just want to let you know that if I was anybody else, I would pick him up and toss him. 100%.
That's
Like,
fucked up,
after,
dude.
right after he said, "Oh, I've got Featherfall," I've been like, "Oh, okay, you find out."
Okay, so I gave him some. He's a wizard. Fuck it. He has Featherfall. He's from the Arcanium.
Truly a man of many talents.
So yeah, he's like, I can cast
Cat
Featherfall on
amazing
one of you.
talents.
Okay, shut the fuck up, Dresmond.
He's-
Please get
I'm just saying.
whatever. So here's the thing. I've got a signal whistle. When I hit the bottom, I'll blow it really, really hard. No homo.
I mean, we threw a coin down and it went several miles.
Yeah, but that might be like,
I'm no wizard, but I don't know how long Featherfall lasts. But that's
It'll
a
last long
fucking
enough.
way.
It's fine.
Then
It's
there's the problem
fine.
of getting you out.
I
Willem looks at
mean,
you.
I'll
Well,
just
you went
walk back up.
the stairs just fine.
Well, the thing is yeah, the stairs go back up just fine, but when you go down, that's when the hand.
Miles.
Whatever, mate. I can just take a nap on the stairs if need be. I've got food. Just make me a promise. If I die,
Kill
should
your
probably
doppelganger?
take it. Well, yeah, that first off. Here's my bag of devouring. But take care, Douglas, for me. Oh, and tell that old barmaid that I thought she was hot. And I jumped down into the pit without Featherfall on because I forgot what we were doing. I'm just kidding. I let Willem cast me. He cast Featherfall on me.
Okay, so he casts Featherfall on you. You fall about 60 feet a second. You kind of drift down like a balloon, and drift down, and drift down, and all of you see him just disappear into the darkness. And as you reach the bottom, after 5 minutes of you just falling, he's concentrating very hard,
Jesus.
and you just land on the ground.
Alright, I blow the signal whistle.
You guys hear nothing.
Alright, well, pretty sure, do I find, the caltrops that I dropped with light on it?
Well, roll a perception check.
Alright.
What?
I think it was falling 3,000 or 60 feet a second, or 60 feet around.
5 minutes?
He should be about 3,000 feet
dropped-
down.
Well, no, 60 feet a second times 60.
Well,
Yeah.
60 feet around or 60 feet a second?
60 feet around.
So
So,
3,000 feet, if it was 60
about
feet.
half a mile down.
Yeah. Yes. Very much half a mile down. I did the math.
I mean,
That's why I gave him Featherfall, for this fucking reason.
I am 100% sure that is too far for Featherfall.
oh, it's fine. Fuck. All right, perception. Right.
Yes.
Get your couch.
25.
Okay, you actually do notice the light. It takes a second for your eyes to adjust. The light's very dim. And then you kind of walk up towards it, and you see it resting in the eye socket of a skull. And then you look around and see that the floor
Oh no! This is
Gorgeous.
bad.
is just covered in these pearly white skeletons. Like, these are
Oh
like
boy!
time aged. These things are ancient.
I
And you
put the helmet on.
So you just see them everywhere. And you look in the middle of the room, and you see a black box.
Oh come on!
And
Oh.
you also And you also see a figure walking down the stairs.
Oi, mate, don't come down here.
He
Don't-
doesn't even notice you. He just
I
keeps
take a look
walking.
at the figure. Is he, like, almost gone?
This is a very ancient-looking figure, but you can identify it as Severly
Oh, shit.
walking down.
I run up the stairway and I try to stop him.
He doesn't even stop for you. He just continues going as if it's this unstoppable force. It's not he's fast. It's just that whatever strength is pulling him down is stronger than you. And he gets to
Let's
the bottom
see.
of the stairs and stumbles for a bit and looks around. Hello?
Yeah, mate. I'm right here.
I can't see.
Yeah, I know. It's really dark down here, mate.
Is it beautiful?
No, not really. No. I'm not gonna lie, mate. It's pretty bad down here.
This look of horror goes on his face, and this frown cracks his skin.
Okay, hey.
His jaw falls off.
Good.
Okay, that's really bad.
Slowly becomes dust.
Okay, well, dude.
As you're just holding his two severed hands. And he just dissolves onto the ground. And he is.
Man, if I find out that Aeon and Reggie could have stopped this, I am gonna be so mad.
There's just a bleached white skeleton on the ground.
Turns out this is my.
Well, this is gonna be.
That's probably
This is
fine.
gonna be bad news. I take a look at the box.
Okay, roll a knowledge arcana check.
Let me roll that up real quick.
So you guys having fun?
I rolled a 6, technically a 7.
Yo, it's magic. Super
Oh
magic.
shit, mate.
This shit's magic.
It's fucking magic. I've still got the helmet on. I'm
It's
gonna
black and the size of a red box.
look at it with true sight.
With true sight, it looks like a black box.
I'm gonna look at it through the ethereal plane.
And you see the gem on top of it, a black gem that seems to have been, like, in the current light, just, you couldn't see it. When you look at it through the ethereal plane, you see hundreds of glowing tentacles, like, on it that fall off of it and go up the wall, like vines.
Oh boy. I touch the gem.
It does not hurt you.
Okay, that's a little weird. I grab the box and I go back up the stairs.
Okay, you just pick the box up, and you still have the sight on.
Yes.
As you see it, the tentacles dissolve.
What the fuck?
The moment the box shifts, the tentacles on top of it just dissolve and turn into dust.
Okay. Not good, not good. Wait, no, actually, that's totally good. I look back at the stairs. Oh, wait, yeah, I have to switch in between my accent. I look back at the stairs. Are the hands still on the stairs, or?
Nope.
Well, I just solved your pit puzzle.
And you look up on the top, and you can see three figures staring down at you. You
Guys,
can see the top of the pit.
I wave.
Sevily's dead.
Like, this pit looks about 30 feet deep.
Sevily's dead. He's totally dead. I watched. He literally dissolved in my hands, and also I'm pretty sure I'm standing on like the biggest mass grave in the entire
And the
world.
pit is only 30 feet deep.
Yep.
What did that look like to us when he picked it up?
The pit just shrunk.
Like
So,
an illusion?
No, it wasn't an
Yeah.
illusion.
Let's go see my doppelganger.
Like, it's
Let's-
almost as if like you guys look away and then look back and it's only 30 feet deep. Like there was some power that made it deep.
Alright, well, I'm pretty sure this black box is evil.
Really? What makes you say that?
Well, it was the source of, like, all the tentacles and the hands.
Well,
and
put it down and see what happens.
I put the box back on the pedestal.
Nothing happens.
Oh, cool! We killed it!
That
The
seems
beast
too
is
easy.
slain! I opened the box.
Ed, you can't.
What's the
Oh,
box
cool,
made
thank
of?
God. My own morbid curiosity has been foiled once again.
If you want to roll knowledge arcana checks.
Yes.
Anybody? Aeon? Aeon, do you know what this is?
Probably.
16.
Okay.
It's a box.
Wowie!
What
Wowie!
does Aeon roll?
Aeon rolls to find my die. Oh, there it is. 15 plus 15, so 30.
This box is made out of pure opal. Black opal.
Oh shit, I'm gonna sell it to the guy that sold all of that phony shit.
No.
And,
Yeah,
Stop your thought right there.
it'll
No.
be funny.
No.
and you both noticed that, but you, Aeon, you remember from magic training that opal is usually what's used for necromantic spells.
This
Like-
motherfucker.
Fucking Skillvec.
Like a small opal is used to create an undead skeleton, and you found a
Oh,
huge box
no.
made entirely of opal.
So I'm pretty sure this doppelganger is probably set up some sort of necromantic spell, or stumbled upon it, set up a cult, and just kept feeding it. I don't know why, but this is some sort of spell box.
As you hear that,
Like a-
the door behind you opens, and you see Carter walk in.
Oh, hey mate, what's going on?
He stops, stares at you,
Looking for this, mate?
looks at the
Looking for
box,
this? Looking for the box?
and
Yeah.
asks you, "What have you done?"
Fuck you.
No,
Nerd.
you
Nah.
don't. You
Nah.
don't understand.
Nah,
You don't
boy.
You
I spiked the box on the ground. What up, boy?
That's
immediately freaks out. Don't do that.
Nah,
You let it out.
bitch.
You let it out.
Nah. But whatever. Let what out?
What? No. I was protecting
No,
the world.
mate, we
Whatever was
beat
in that
it.
box.
We destroyed it.
No.
It's right here.
No.
Aeon, shoot fire at it.
Right, I get the feeling that this probably isn't the best idea if this motherfucker has freaked the fuck out.
I was assigned here to keep what you just did from happening.
Well,
Boy,
whoops.
guess what, mate? You're doing a really piss poor job of it, because it just
All the people
happened.
that died are going to be a fraction of what you just did.
Oh, whatever, mate. Come off
No.
it. It'll be fine.
This box. And he gets angrier and angrier as his face grows gaunt and his form changes. He starts lifting off the ground as his form becomes more skeletal. And you see a lich
Oh,
floating in front
God
of you.
damn it.
floating in front of you. I was here to protect the world from what was in that box. And you
I'm
just
pissing
Oh, yeah.
myself right
Body.
now. Don't tell anyone.
I turn and walk away.
Yeah, I'm just
Alright.
gonna leave. Fuck you.
I wave.
Okay, so we're gonna stop tonight and continue with combat next time.
Yeah, we just
Awesome.
all move.
We all just left. We just left the lich in there all angry.
Just go, find an exit, leave the building, time to go.
Flee!
Alright, I hope you all had
Opening
fun.
the fight with
I had
straightforward.
fun. That was hilarious.
That is not a good way to start that fight. That's like the worst possible way to start that fight.
What, spiking the opal thing on
No,
the
just
ground?
standing in a big open room with the Lich on the other side of it.
Oh, yeah,
That's
probably
like,
not.
that is like the absolute worst place to be fighting that thing.
Man. So basically, this guy was sacrificing people to it to keep it fed, and then we just kind of let it out.
Mm-hmm.
What is it, like a demon, or?
Oh, I'm not saying. This is part of the
Oh, that'll
story.
be fun.
Did we see anything happen when he spiked it?
No,
Alright, then I think this guy's full of shit.
it's very sturdy.
Yeah, boy!
Oh, did he just spike it and nothing happened?
Yeah.
Oh,
Actually, you know what? Roll perception.
Ooh.
I just closed out of my fucking. Hang on.
23?
19.
You hear mechanisms turning in the box.
That's probably fine.
Like, similar to that of
19
them.
plus 10, 29.
You hear mechanisms inside that box, similar to that of a music box. Start
Oh, it's that
clicking.
one SCP that's
And turning.
plays music and turns you into a big tree.
So yeah, you guys have to deal with that and an angry Lich.
Oh, the Lich won't be a problem.
Yeah, you could just DPS a lich to death, but dealing with something that's been constantly murdering people for like from what I can assume is dozens and dozens of years, that thing might be a little too powerful.
Oh, I'm far less concerned about that than the Lich. Sealing away ancient evils is easy. They do that shit all the time. But Liches are more immediate murder.
Immediate murder.
I live in the now. I don't want to die right now.
Oh, it'll be fine. Don't be such a pussy.
Ha! He said the P word, bitches.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go to bed.
Did we level up?
Yeah, did we?
No, you didn't.
Even though there was no combat whatsoever?
You would level up after this.
Cool.
I would level up after this.
So, hopefully y'all had fun.
It's terrible. I hated it.
I did not
No,
get decent.
this is actually getting way more interesting now.
Okay.
Mitch, why do you have to retroactively make us assholes by endangering the entire world?
What do you mean?
How am I ever going to score with the hot orc barmaiden if I'm the one that's killing millions of people? Answer me that.
What are the dimensions of this box?
What? About
Is it a black box?
like the size of a bread box.
And it's made out of stone, you said.
Opal.
That's a stone.
Yeah.
We store it inside of Reginald.
I was about to say, I just open up my chest piece and just kind of plop it in there.
Wait, no. I take the box out and I plop it in the bag of devour.
Oh, you can do that when we start next time, but we are done.
I'm a scientist.
Just like,
We'll
and
just
then
make
the
these two
universe
eldritch
imploded.
creatures fight each other.
Like, I would tell you now that if you try to put anything in the bag of devouring like that, the bag of devouring just like refuses to open.
I'm gonna make it
Fucking
open.
picky eater.
Like, it temporarily just turns.
Nobody takes my bag's mouth except for me.